Good afternoon. I am Joe Hunk. Tomorrow is going to be a busy one inside of the state of Tennessee. The Tennessee Vols will be hosting number 13 LSU. Tip-off is going to be at 5 o'clock. When it comes to the Preds, they won last night. Tomorrow night, they host the Detroit Red Wings down at Bridgestone Arena. Puck drops at 7:30. But there's one news and everything that people have been waiting for, and it is now official.
Behold the King of Kings. On your knees, dog.
The Tennessee Titans have officially activated Derrick Henry, and he will be starting tomorrow against the Cincinnati Bengals. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for the AFC's #1 seeded Tennessee Titans, and home to 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
And there you have it. The King is back. Just like that. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you. Don Davenport the day off. And there he is with his proper introduction on this Tailgate Friday, playoff eve, Ron Slay.
Woo! 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 Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! It's him, baby. Woo! Wee!
I mean, listen, it's 3-6 today, and it's all go. It's go time now. Cincinnati is in town. Maybe they're listening. I don't know. Maybe you got a message for him.
I got a message for him.
I think a lot of people have a message for him.
You better go in the room and lock the door. You come out. It's all game on, baby. Come out that room you want to. Jump out there in the street and don't look both ways. Oh, it's a King Roman, baby. It is a King Roman.
Who was it? G Money said go play in traffic.
Yeah, there you go. Jump out in this traffic you want to.
I think he was talking about Austin Huff, but anyway.
Yeah, he was. Huff out there in traffic too. Huff
I can't wait, dude. Here's the question. How early do you go? 3:30 kickoff? It's only the sixth time in the history of this city that Nashville has hosted an NFL playoff game.
So
how early do you go?
So the Zone cranking up at 11.
The Zone is cranking up at 11. The Lee Company countdown to kickoff. We got extra stuff for you. Outside gate 1 at Nissan Stadium. 11 o'clock, Will Bowling.
Mm-hmm.
He will kick it all off. At 12 o'clock, Buck Rising. He's going to have a tracksuit or something on. I don't know what he's got.
Dropping an album.
He said he's not very good at being a hype man. He said Slay's the best hype man out there. I can't compete. I don't know why he's trying to compete with you. Like I would, start with other people.
Mm-hmm. But guess what? All he got to do is call me. All he got to do is call me.
But you
man.
Bring the hype.
What? Because I'm gonna bring it. Because I'm be in the building. I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Turn it! Come on now. Playing out on roof. Come on now.
615-737-1045. How ready are you for this thing?
We be in the city.
How confident are you about this? Because I'll tell you, Slay, man, in my time of doing this, a lot of people in this market don't like to get excited because they're afraid to be let down.
Yeah.
I don't live my life that way.
Me either.
Because I can't control it, but I can control getting hyped.
And guess what?
And being excited about a moment that you don't normally get.
And
you know what I mean?
And listen to me carefully. If this was the past, I'm here for you. If this was the past, I would have felt exactly like you feel, man. But I think,
I don't feel that way. I'm confident.
Take my thinking cap off.
And I'm good. Yeah, where is all this stuff?
I don't know. I'm talking about.
You're not bringing your mind to the game tomorrow.
Yeah, what I'm thinking for.
Because you said I'm going to lose my mind. Check that. I'm not even going to bring my mind.
That's why I don't lose it. Yeah.
So why would you have a thinking cap on?
Silly, because I ain't got no mind in. I must have just picked up the first hat I saw and put it on. Take that off.
Yeah.
And guess what? I know it's a different team. This defense is nasty. I'm going to continue to say that. If it was not released that Derrick Henry was activated today.
By the way, if you're just tuning in,
thing.
Derrick Henry has been activated
It's
today.
the king!
It was a simple message. The Tennessee Titans made the following transactions today. Derrick Henry activated from injured reserve to the 53-man roster.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's back.
He is back. And we're looking forward to it. No, like my mindset on all these things is live life, man.
Yeah.
You've got a fun moment in front of you tomorrow.
Embrace it.
Let's. What if this team went to the Super Bowl and you spent the entire playoffs like scared about losing?
Come on, man.
And so you didn't enjoy the moment. Always enjoy the moment.
You got to, man. You hit it on the head. You hit it on the head yesterday. You said they. What did you say about the bye? Oh no, you put it. It was so eloquent how you put it. They didn't
need it, but what did I say? They used it.
They used the bye.
They used the bye.
Yeah. They didn't go into it with the first
carrying it around
place.
above their shoulders like, hey, we got the bye.
Yeah.
No, we're going to use it.
And here it is.
And that first injury report on Monday had one player on it that was limited. That's it.
That's a different feel for this here. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's a different feel for this here. This is a different team out there on that field. Man, we got some people that can talk to it, man, and speak to it. It's starting today. It's cranked up today. You got pep rallies going on. Come on, man. Hey, man. Woo. If you think for one reason, I heard the bully on this morning. The bully said.
I was texting with him.
Man, I know.
He's ready.
And see, that's the mind I like to hear from.
Keith Bullock.
A dog like that. A fool like that. Because he said.
Keith Bullock was a fool.
Man, they're a bit of a fool. You know what I mean? Them the fools I'm looking for. Yeah. Man, the man said, I know that it's tuned out and you're not listening to the outside noise. But if you think for 1 second that defense ain't sick and tired of hearing about what Joe Burrow finna do. Yep. And these receivers finna.
What color glasses is he going to wear?
If y'all thought they got it Pat Mahomes when he came down here, I'm putting the chips on him. I'm putting the chips on. Matter of fact, that's me scooting all my chips into the table. Let's roll. Let's roll.
They've given up 6 sacks in their last 2 games, not counting the Browns game. I didn't count that one because they had so many starters out. The Titans have given up 2 sacks in the last 2 because the Titans' offensive line is finally all there.
Mm-hmm.
The Titans have 6 sacks produced in the last 2 games. They have 3.
Yeah.
Hey, if this thing, we keep talking about it. You can talk about Joe Burrow and those receivers, and they are dangerous and they are explosive.
That's a fact.
The Titans are 3rd best in the NFL in terms of limiting explosive plays, so that could become a frustration point for Cincinnati. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if this game truly is going to be won in the trenches,
talk to me.
I like the Titans all day.
Hey,
How serious am I looking at you with my eyes right now?
You dead serious. You piercing my soul.
I ain't messing around.
And you piercing my soul. Get out my soul, Mel.
Let's go to Goose first up
today. Get your
eyes
out my soul.
Goose, what's up?
Man, my adrenaline has been pumping since 10 o'clock Sunday night.
Come on, Goose.
I found out we was playing the Bengals at 3:30 at Nissan Stadium.
Yeah.
This is mine and my dad's first playoff game since 2003. I was 6 years old. I'm 25 now.
Yeah.
That's 19 years.
Woo.
19 long years.
Woo.
You know what happened that night, Slay?
What?
We beat them Steelers. And you know what's going to happen tomorrow, Slay?
What?
We go beat them Bengals. You know why?
Why?
Because this team is a team of destiny, baby. All the injuries, all the adversity. The team was gone for 9 games. 9 games, Slay.
Yeah.
And you know what we did? We went out and took the number 1 seed in the AFC. And, whoo, that man is back. And them boys ain't ready for us.
Talk to him, Goose.
Right. My car ain't got no roof.
What?
It ain't got no roof. Right.
That's Goose with Goose right there. 615-737-1045.
Woo, we be in it. the city. Yes, sir.
The Titans
that's what we're looking
average
for.
28 points per game with Derrick Henry, 21 without him.
Man.
Who's going to dictate pace? We talked about that with Solomon Wilcox yesterday. We're going to talk about that with former Titan and Bengal cornerback Pacman Jones today at 420.
Yes, sir. We went in. We pulled in the bag, man. I got to my reps, man. My reps said, "Hey, hold on, we're working on something. Let me talk to a couple people." And here we go.
We're going to talk with Mike Detillier when we come back about Christian Fulton going up against Jamar Chase in LSU practices and Joe Burrow and all those things. Mike Detillier has covered LSU sports for a long, long time. Draft expert here for Titans Radio and does things with Saints Radio Network and also talk radio in Baton Rouge. Phil in Clarksville next up. Phil, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for taking my call, Brent. I love the show, man.
Hell yeah,
Ron,
Phil. Let's go.
What's up, my brother?
What's up,
look,
baby?
Ron, we go way back, and I don't even know if you know it. I used to go to school with your brother Patrick.
Okay, I can dig
man,
it.
going way back. It's good to see you elevated, brother. I love it.
Man, I appreciate
listen, we got the King back, and we ain't talking about Burger King,
it.
and we're still having it our way. How you love that, baby?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Let's
Hey,
go.
let me tell you, I want to ask you too, Brent. I got to get your theory on this too.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
we're talking Titans and we're hyped. Man, what do you think's going to happen in that Niner-Packer game? It's going back and forth with everybody I hear. I just want to hear your thoughts on that. Go Titans!
I think like Kyle Shanahan's had a lot of success against Green Bay. That's well documented. I think Green Bay's going to blow the crap out of them. That's where I am with that.
Yeah.
And that line's moving down too, off of 6 down to 5.5. Can it get to 5? I haven't looked today. I haven't made a play on that game yet, but that's where I am right now with that game.
I like that.
I just think Aaron Rodgers is out there winning out of spite.
He on one. He's on one right now.
He's sitting on his own team's head.
Yeah, he's on one. He don't care
How
who in the way.
weird is that situation?
The little toe couldn't stop him.
Little toe. He'll put it up there for you.
Yes, he will.
All right, when we come back, we'll talk with Mike Detillier about this quirky little matchup with Christian Fulton, Jamar Chase, and Joe Burrow all playing at LSU, all spending time in practice going against each other. We might ask him a draft question or two. What's the strongest position? What's weak as we look forward to the NFL draft as well. Mike Detillier next, 3HL 104.5 The Zone. I want to tell you about newbrakes.com. That's nubrakes.com. Check them out. New Brakes is a mobile brake repair service where they come to you to fix your brakes. They're going to save you all kinds of time because you have all kinds of things that you need to be doing. So why don't you let New Brakes come to you to get your brakes done? They are amazing. They're going to send a certified brake tech wherever you are to fix your brakes. And that's not all. New Brakes is more affordable than getting your brakes fixed at a dealership or repair shop. They use premium brake parts, and they warranty all of their work, so you know it's always done right. And they're backed by thousands of 5-star reviews. Go to the website, check them out, newbrakes.com. That's nubrakes.com. Get it instant online. Quote, choose your repair date, then they come to you to fix your brakes. Convenience at its finest. Tell them you're his own listener. Get a 10% discount. It's newbrakes.com. That's nubrakes.com.
All right, new year, new vehicle. Is it in your future? I want to tell you about what's going on at Two Rivers Ford. You know I love them. And you can too. Built for You program. Order any Ford, any color, any features. It's basically building the exact vehicle that you want, and Two Rivers Ford will order it for you and then have it delivered to your door when it's manufactured. How about that? That's pretty cool. So when the vehicle gets going in Detroit, it has your name on it, like your name, the Don Davenport Ford Escape Sport in orange and blue. But here's the deal. They also have new vehicles arriving almost every single day. So check out tworiversford.com. They have one of the largest selections in the state. And if you want someone at Two Rivers Ford to contact you, to be on the lookout for whatever car you want, to alert you when it comes in, to make sure you get a heads up, the salespeople there don't work on commission. They're amazing. They're just there for you, and they will do that for you. For all things Ford, reach out to the most trusted Ford dealership around, my friends at Two Rivers Ford. Two Rivers Ford, powered by Ford, driven by people.
They run Henry on the left side. He's got some room to the 45. He's outside to the 50. He's to the 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. He's to the end zone. Yes. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry just went 60.
Derrick Henry has been activated. Teron Davenport with the story earlier today. He will start tomorrow against the Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be live over there.
I was going to be gone. Listen.
I just got my tickets activated. I'm pumped about that.
Oh, activation is here for you, huh?
Now I got to try to figure out what my password is.
Oh, come on, man. See, you got to get it together. You got to get it
That's
together.
way too valuable a commodity to be messing around with passwords.
Entirely. Especially at this time. You might need to go reset.
Marc Mariani coming up at 4 o'clock as well.
Blood in the water.
You think Mariani's going to be hyped for this?
What? He ain't got no choice. I wish he would try to come in here with a roof. I'll snatch that thing up off him.
I really have never seen Mariani with a roof. Ever.
Exactly. So why would he come on here sane?
And he's in the real estate business, so I don't know.
Come on, man. He got great insurance, I'm sure.
Hey, we're going to get Mike Detillier in here in a minute with some perspective on Christian Fulton versus Jamar Chase. What did that look like at LSU?
Mm-hmm.
He's got some great background into that. Jonathan in the Borough next up. Jonathan, what's up, man?
What's up, baby?
Let's roll. Let's roll.
I just want to say thank you for that follow, Ron. I appreciate it. But, hey, I have been giddy all week long. I'm ready for this game to get started. I'm ready because these Bengals fans that just keep saying they got the advantage here and they got the advantage there. But y'all ain't won a playoff game in 31 years. Settle yourselves down. You barely beat the Raiders, okay? And we know what they had their issue. But guess what? We tightened up, baby. We ready to rock and roll tomorrow. Nissan Stadium's going to be rocking. Tighten up. I ain't got no room.
There he goes, Jonathan in the Borough. I mean, the one thing about Cincinnati, the Raiders have a really good front seven, especially up front. And they had some really good players that didn't do a whole lot. Max Crosby, how many times you hear his name called in that game? That guy's a beast. But here's the thing. And Cincinnati going to find this out because last year it was a whole lot of Big Jeff and Harold Landry was up and down and all those things. It ain't just Big Jeff this year.
No.
You're going to have to deal with Big Jeff. You're going to have to deal with Danico Autry. You're going to have to deal with a much better Harold Landry. You're going to have to deal with Bud Dupree. You're going to have to deal with blitzing safeties from time to time, although the Titans don't do a whole lot of blitzing. But that tells you how good they are up front.
Yeah.
Second fewest blitzes in the league, the Titans. 17% blitz rate.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a different deal.
It's a different group. It's a different animal, a different beast. Come on, man. You're supposed to evolve, and that's exactly what this defense did. We talked about it early in the year. Is this defense going to evolve? Can this defense get to the level where we need it to be, where they carry the team when the offense is struggling? I think you check the box on that.
Now, I will say, and we all know, you can't just write it off as a win at all. Joe Burrow, that dude is crazy skilled. Off the charts.
Right.
Those three receivers, playmakers.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me.
They have to be dealt with, but I'm going to tell you something.
What?
And Slade's been saying it for a month. That Titans defense is written on the top of every show sheet he brings in here.
Nasty.
That defense is nasty.
Oh. I mean, nasty.
Plus, as you said, Keith Bullock was talking this morning.
Come on,
as
man.
Players, you don't want to pay attention to the noise, but you hear it.
Come on, man.
And if you're in that Titans defensive part of the locker room,
It's that easy.
you hear a lot about Joe Burrow and those three receivers.
It's that easy.
So, with perspective on that, we go to our buddy Mike Detillier down there in Baton Rouge. Mike, what's
Hey,
up?
hey,
How are
hey.
you, man?
I'm doing great, guys. Great
How-
to be back on with y'all.
Oh, love it, love it, love it. Always try to invent reasons to put you on, but we really didn't need one here. There's a lot of LSU activity in this game on both rosters, and you've got all kinds of stories, I'm sure, about Jamar Chase going up against Christian Fulton in LSU practice sessions.
Man, I saw them both at Rummel. They were both at the same high school. And Fulton was the guy. Fulton was the All-American. He was one of the, if not the number one rated player in the state of Louisiana, and probably one of the top 2 or 3 in the deep South. And then Jamar comes right after him. But that was some battles. And Coach O had always told me, hey, Mike, nothing about this stuff about 1 against 2s. It's iron on iron, baby, just like we did at Miami of Florida, that SC. Okay, and, man, they would get at it in practice. And, we've had Warren Sapp on in the past and some of the other guys that played at Miami. And, Warren was, man, listen, when you got through a Miami practice, man, the game was easy. And I think it sort of got to be that way, in 18 and 19 with LSU, when you had these guys going at it. And I mean, it was iron on iron with these two guys, and they were terrific. And again, it was a battle where Fulton was the established guy, and Jamar was this up-and-coming young stud wideout. And, okay, you won some and you lost some, but they would get after it pretty good. It was aggressive between the two, but that's how Orgeron wanted it back then, man. He wanted it, and he wanted the battle between those two guys. And you think about the receiving core back then at LSU with Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase and Terrace Marshall. And you were like, whoa, that's pretty impressive. And Racey McMath, you know, because I know O would always tell me, hey, if they got him in a race, you know a lot about track. Racy beats all their ass in a race. He said, I'm just telling you, he's the biggest and he's the fastest of the bunch. And man, it was something to see. In this state, when you think about it, and I've tried to tell this to other recruiters from outside the state of Louisiana, listen, LSU can't get all of them. In the last 5 years, the state of Louisiana has produced 68 Division I wide receivers.
Goodness.
So, man, why wouldn't a Tennessee or an Ole Miss or a TCU or Arkansas hit the state of Louisiana? That's the number 2 school in the state of Louisiana for recruiting players, especially the top ones, is Alabama. You know, so my thing is that there's no in-state battle here. You should get into the fight. But they got some wide receiver talent here. It's unbelievable. We had a deal one time at one of our pitch and catch camps, and it was Jamar and Justin and Racy, Devontae Smith, who won the Heisman at Alabama, and Marquez, who's with Buffalo. He's the return man there. He was from North Louisiana. And Jarvis Landry standing right next to me, and they got 200 receivers at this camp. And they were like one after the other. And Landry tells me, hey, Coach, I'm going to take the first 5, and you can take the rest. We winning. He walked away from me. It was like, man, I'm going to take them guys. You can take all the rest of them cats that they got here. It was unbelievable to watch them and how competitive these young men were. But watching Fulton go up against Jamar, and you could tell Jamar had the chip because Christian had always been the guy. He was the guy at Archbishop Rommel. He was the man. And he knew if he could beat him, then, man, anybody else in the SEC was going to be easy. And Ed had always told me, Mike, Fulton's one of the best 5 players on this team. And at first I misunderstood what he said. I thought he said one of the 5 best players on defense. I said on defense? He said, hell no, on the team. Ed was distinct about it after that, on the team.
Hey, real quick, Mike Detillier with us. Speaking of LSU, so did Brian Kelly spend time with you? Is that where he got his Cajun accent?
Oh, no, he'd have had it worse than that. I mean,
I was kidding.
Yeah, man, listen, if he'd have spent time with me, he'd have had it a lot worse. But I will say this, and, my brother's been away from Louisiana now for over 20 years. He doesn't have the accent anymore.
Really?
But when he comes back down here and he hears it, you become a parrot. You say it exactly like, and so I get it. See, from people from around here, not from around here, they don't get it. And I can see where, man, Brian, and they got dudes with flatter accents than me. So, and he's around them, and so you start sort of parroting it.
So
and,
that's
man,
what happened, you think? He just started parroting?
I guarantee I would put every nickel I have on it that you're around it so much you start parroting it, And man, he started talking to people about going fishing and all. Man, he's scratching them where they itch. This man, he's talking about going once everything settled down. Man, I want to go fishing. I want to go sac-a-lait fishing. I want to go fishing for tuna. I want to go red fishing. So, and they got cats that'll bring him any day of the week when he wants to go. And put it to you this way: you're not going to ride, you're going to catch. There's none of this stuff about maybe catching. It's how much you want to catch.
So is he going to go after alligators, you think? Somebody going to get him in a boat and go looking for alligators?
Well, listen, that's something you got to want to do. Now, listen.
You can't stumble into that, Mike, can you?
No, because here's my deal. Growing up here and being on water, I maybe saw one or two up until maybe I was 20 years old. You didn't see it. You didn't see alligators here.
Huh.
Then now on the food chain, they are the king. There's nothing that's close. If you moving, you in their belly. These alligators have taken over. And listen, where I used to swim at one time or go ski, man, I ain't getting in that water. Because I know if I fall with a ski or I go swimming, they got a critter in there that's bigger than me. And that is saying something. He's big. He's big. And that tail, when he whacks you with it, it's a good left hook when he hits you.
Well,
it's unbelievable. That and bald eagles here. We got a nest of them right to my right where I'm doing this show in my den, and right to my very right, man, they got mom and pop, and they got the kids. And you can see them. They pretty big.
Oh yeah, those things are huge.
And they got a ton of them here now. It's all over.
That's cool.
They got relocated after Hurricane Ida. That the tree went down where the nests were, and so they had to vacate premises. But they back, and they pulling grass and dirt out of yards here. Like if you have a mound of dirt in your yard that you're trying to spread out, you got an uneven area and stuff like that. Put it to you this way: they help you take that dirt away. They grabbing it and taking off.
Mike did tell you with us. We always end up talking about the food chain down in Louisiana. You know who else is back is Derrick Henry, and that's a guy I'd put in a boat looking for alligators.
That alligator would be scared of him. That's all I know. Derrick, he was, I think, a junior in high school, and he came to one of our camps and almost had to ask for ID because, I mean, I was like, okay, you're a junior in high school? And, yes, sir. And then he starts explaining that he's a track athlete and, runs the 100, 200-meter dash. And I'm like, whoa, man, I know I'm getting a little older in age, but, man, my eyesight ain't that bad. You see this big, tall guy, and he was pieced together even back then. And man, but he had pretty much made up his mind. That day we talked for a little while. In fact, actually, one of the local television stations actually has the interview with me and him, and he basically kind of told you, listen, I'm going to Alabama. I'm going to play running back at Alabama. Then he chased off a lot of other young guys from there, too, of how good he was, how big he is. Yeah. But you don't realize how fast he is. And,
are you surprised, like looking back to that day when he was a junior, that guy would never change position? Like a lot of those guys are like college guys, like, hey man, you're too big. Go line up, put your hand in the ground, go rush the quarterback. Well, are you kind of surprised looking back to that?
Yes.
Day?
And why is because of who he played for. See, Nick's reputation here at LSU was to change your positions. And Marcus Spears got a good story, but I've heard it so many times. Marcus came in, he was a tight end, and then they moved him to defense because Nick promised him, you're going to play tight end. You're going to play tight end here. We're going to use the tight, and all of a sudden he's a defensive end. Corey Webster, who played his high school football right up the road from me, was a quarterback, played a little bit of kind of a wingback position. They promised him, you're going to be a receiver. You're going to be a receiver. 1 year he stayed a receiver. Boom, he's now a cornerback. Michael Clayton, who was a terrific college football player. But in high school, he was a quarterback. And, Nick, we'll give you a shot at quarterback. Next thing you know, he's a wide receiver. So Brandon, you guys will remember Brandon Jacobs, who ended up at Auburn. Only thing is, man, he saw that running back class pretty big there, but he always wanted to play at LSU. And it was actually Marcus Spears that told him, hey, listen, you come to LSU, you never play running back again.
Wow.
Marcus Spears kept that man from LSU.
He knew though.
And Marcus was like, no. He said, Brandon, I'm going to be honest with you. Man, the way you piece together, you are going to be rushing the quarterback right alongside me. I'm just telling you. Nick is going to move you. And, again, it's to hear Brandon tell a story about, man, I'm over there and Nick's telling me, man, we need a big Thunder back. We think you the guy, this and that. And he said, man, I'm starting to think about what Spears tells me. And, and then he said, all of a sudden other guys were telling them the exact same thing. And, Brandon was like, okay, I wanted to play running back. So bad, and Auburn gave me that opportunity, so I went there. But even today, he'll say that my biggest regret in the world was not going to LSU. That's always where I wanted to play, but I had it in the back of my mind that Nick would always move me. And Brandon was like a one-man wrecking crew. They had him return a punt at an all-star game. No, I did the color for it for an all-star game, Bayou all-star game here, and I see him run off the. He's on the bench, and I see him run off the bench, and he waves off the punt returner, who was all of about 165 pounds, and he catches this punt on a dead run, and it was like watching a 19-year-old going up against like 11 and 12-year-olds. He was like holding them back, like he wasn't really running into them. He had his arm out, and he was just holding them off. And finally, they had about 4 of them that finally brought him down. And you could see he was laughing about it. He flipped the ball back. He never returned another punt that night. He did run the ball a few times, but it was like, whoa. So that's the type of talent that, was in that state. But to see it, it's remarkable that I think about Brandon when I think about Derrick. That he still ended up playing running back, because I think Nick probably had a few thoughts about maybe he can help me. Because, look, Nick's a defensive-oriented coach.
Yeah, that's right.
But all I know is you get that big man out in open field, and you see a lot of ole moves. I mean, it's like going to the bullfight. Everybody's running out of his way.
I love it. Mike Detillier with us on 3.
Hey, Mike, let me ask you this real quick, man. Pull the curtain back on a guy like Joe Burrow. What is he like away from the field? Or what did you see on the field and away from the field like that made you believe that this guy's just a little bit different?
First time I met him, I thought it was Richie Cunningham from Happy Days. I mean, that's what he looked like to me. He looked like Richie Cunningham from Happy Days. And then when you saw him and his competitiveness, you were like, okay, he's a different breed of cat. He's a different guy. He took over that locker room like I have never seen an LSU player do in over 30 years. When they won the national championship, the coaches and Ed never had to tell them anything. Joe was in there chewing ass if they messed up. They ran up 48 points on a team, but the first quarter was a little bit uneven. Man, Joe was in there screaming at them. But are we going to get off to this bad start every game? I'm kind of cured the language. No, he was on them. Ed didn't have to tell him nothing. Nothing at all. A lot of people don't know he banged up his shoulder, had a little surgery, and so he's wearing the vest, entering his senior year. You can't touch him. Well, they got one of these genius defensive players. He don't understand what the vest is, and he pops Joe. And next thing you know, they got a brouhaha out of this world. Linemen hitting linemen, and it's a big deal. And, the coaches are trying to peel him off. Well, the guy who really started the fight was Joe Burrow. He was as aggressive a player and a leader as I've ever seen. And, a funny story with him, he comes to the Manning camp, and he always called me coach. And so we walking away, and we doing the show for WWL that afternoon from the end zone, and he walks by me and he's like, "Hey, coach, come see." He said, "Man, Coach O's always on me about one thing or another." He said, "Come on, man, you guys are tight. You got to tell me. Come on, give me some stuff about him." I said, "Oh, no. What happened on the bayou stays on the bayou, dude. I mean, I can't say nothing." He's like, "No, but tell me something that's going to aggravate him." I said, "You mouthing back to him?" He's like, "Yeah, when he jumps on me, I jump back on him." I said, "Don't tell him nothing. That'll aggravate him more than anything." And so he learned after a while, and Ed was like, "Hey, Mike, I don't know what's wrong with him. I tell him something, he don't tell me a damn word. Nothing. He said, "I don't." But you see, that was Joe. Joe was sort of slick with it, and he reminds me a lot of Peyton Manning in this regard. He wants to find out stuff about you so he can use it against you. And Eli was the first one to tell me, "Man, all these campers come in here, and Peyton goes talk to all these top flight quarterbacks that come here to the Manning camp." And he said, "You know what's going to happen to him one day? He's going to use it against them. Oh, what's your best pass? What's pass you struggle with? What do you like to throw? What don't like to throw?" And he's like, "Man, I'm just." And Joe was exactly that. But when he came to Manning and he stood on that chair, because they had so many reporters on the interview him that day, and said, "Guys, I guarantee you, we're going to average like 45 points a game at LSU." And my thing is, what LSU you talking about? I mean, come on, the one in Baton Rouge? Come on, there got to be another school. And sure enough, man, he was dead on right about it. But he was the leader of the group, one of the toughest guys I've ever seen here, and goes to show how tough he is. You get sacked 51 times behind that offensive line. That's why I think the Titans win. I just think they're better in the trenches than what Cincinnati is, and it's a great story, and I'll always pull for Joe and Jamar and what they did. And Joe changed the world here at LSU, and Jamar has been unbelievable. But I think the Titans win because they're better up front, and the Bengals are sort of beat up along that defensive line, and now you got to play Derrick Henry. Good luck, buddy.
Mike Detillier, love checking in with you, man. And, hey, we'll get closer to draft time, get you in here more often.
Thanks a lot, guys. Y'all take care.
All right, the M&D Draft Report. Go ahead and search that out. This guy does amazing work, and always love catching up. More of your phone calls. Coming up at 4 o'clock, Marc Mariani, 420, Pacman Jones. That's 3HL 1045 The Zone. Bet local, action247.com. That's how you get that done. Just go into the website right now. Get signed up and investigate what they've got going on. They've got all kinds of prompts for you, all kinds of boosters, all kinds of promotions, everything going on. Action247.com, action247.com. The only local legal sports book in the state of Tennessee. I was a little quiet last night. I'm going to dive back in tonight. Almost went in on Golden State. So I asked my 14-year-old, who's a big NBA fan, 15-year-old, excuse me, time flies, and said, is Indiana really that bad? He goes, they are, but they really shouldn't be. And so that gave me pause. So do your own investigating. There's all kinds of people saying all kinds of things, but do your investigating. As Slay was saying the other day, it all comes down to your gut ultimately. And, if you're like me and you like $10 here, $15 there, that's great. If you're a big spender and want to throw down lots of change, you can do that too. Action247.com. That's how you get it done. Download the apps. They're up and running, and that's the best way to do it on your smartphone, and you can get it done easy. Action247.com, action247.com. If you have a gambling problem, call the Tennessee Red Line, 1-800-889-9789. Here is a New Year's resolution idea for my friends at Accurate Mortgage Group. Love these guys. You will too. They say homeowners who have resolved to be more financially responsible in 2022 are in luck. Interest rates are still low. And if your home's value has increased, it may be the perfect time for you to take advantage of a cash-out refinance loan. With that cash, you could pay off higher interest debts like credit cards or maybe auto or student loans. Or you could remodel and potentially increase the value of your home even more. Not only do low rates mean more savings when refinancing, but they also mean a bigger budget when you're shopping for a new home. Many of our listeners have trusted Accurate with their loans, but here's what one client had to say about working with them. I highly recommend Zach Spencer and his team at Accurate Mortgage in Murfreesboro. I've refinanced twice with them and was able to pay off some high credit card debt. That's just one example. You'll have your own. Find out if a cash-out refinance is right for you. Simply visit Accurate today at AccurateMTG.com. Accurate Mortgage Group, division of Acopia LLC, is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 4664.
Titans offset the eye to the right. Now going in motion, Tannehill. Direct snap, Henry. He throws in the end zone. Man is wide open. Caught. Touchdown, Titans. Michael Pruitt. The Titans go to the King Cat. And the King has thrown for a big 6.
3-10, 104.5 The Zone. That man out there throwing touchdown passes, too.
Yeah. The man can do it all.
Mike Detillier, quote, when he heads down the field, it's like a bullfight. There are a lot of Ole moves out there.
So serious.
And quote.
So serious.
He thinks the Titans win because they're better in the trenches.
Hey, man, and guess what? That's what Savage pointed out when he was on our show. That's what he's been pointing out all week.
That's right.
It's going to be one in the trenches, man. That's how we feel, too. That's what I'm leaning on. That easy.
615-737-1045.
It's on.
Heather is in Columbus, Ohio.
Ooh, Heather,
Heather,
what
what's
it
up?
do?
Hello.
How goes it?
How is you all doing in Nashville, Tennessee?
Hey, we're ready for a football game tomorrow. What about you?
Oh, my God. Let me tell y'all something. When Derrick Henry is back today, I was so excited. And plus, that's my birthday gift
for tomorrow that Derrick Henry is going out there and show out with his 22 because the train is going to run all the way to the goal line and all the fans is going to be hyped up. Hello.
Yeah.
Time up to what's name? Mr. Slade.
Yes, ma'am.
I love your energy.
Thank you.
I just love your energy. It's like woo woo. Say woo woo. Time up in 2 tones of blue and plus I've been a Tiny fan since 2015.
Oh,
and and also I love the Titans. But I'm gonna say this though, Ty Dowling, he better not dare screw this game up tomorrow. And win this game tomorrow, Titans. Let's go to the championship for next week and go all the way to the Super Bowl.
That would go, Heather. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, way to be unselfish, too.
Yeah.
She doesn't need any birthday presents.
Yeah.
She wants to give her birthday present to all Titans fans.
Come on, man. Ride with it.
And that's
Ride
Derrick
with
Henry
it.
goes nuts tomorrow.
It's the king.
Well, that first stiff arm is going to be loaded up.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people going to be losing minds. Whoever on the opposite end and the crowd.
Listen, he may be so jacked tomorrow he gets that stiff arm loaded up between the tackles.
Hunk. The people said after they hit it like that, you got to hit that song on them, Hunk. Heather. I ain't got no roof.
Heather's up there in Columbus, Ohio.
Heather ain't got no roof. That's all we needed. That's all we needed.
Next up, Cuzzo Mike.
Wait a minute. My boy, Mike T. Sims.
Okay, where them kitty cats at? Where them pussy cats? We ready for you, okay?
Yeah.
All right, we didn't have buffalo meat, okay? We didn't have them Chiefs. We took their drums and tore them up and let them know don't come back. You did.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we got that boy Henry back. All right,
It's the
and
king.
big things happening. But here go the biggest thing right here. This is the icing on the cake for us two tones.
Talk to him.
We experienced, baby.
There you go.
Yeah, let me slow it down
There
so
you
you hear
go.
me real nice and clear.
There you go.
We experienced. These Bengals, they got hitters. Yes, they do.
Mhm.
They feeling good because they hitting. But our boys been hitting. All right? Past tense. They done had a little taste of the championship. They done had a little taste of this playoff run. They ain't got no butterflies. They ain't running off of adrenaline. They ain't running off of energy. They're running off of straight battle-tested experience. So y'all better watch out. You hear me, Cincinnati? And when you leave up out of the Ville, what you tell Buffalo, Slay? Pick them tables up.
Yeah.
Or how about this? You kitty cats. When you leave up out of the Ville, you make sure that you're real tight on that leash. The next time you think you're going to fall asleep, I'm out.
Hit him! Hunk!
Do you not see those phone lines lit up over there?
Hit him!
Cuzzo Mike needed that. Cuzzo Mike needed that.
Kitty cat!
Listen, people are on point with their takes today.
Yeah.
I mean, Ali called the other day wanting to eat kitty cats. I don't know what that was. But
Listen, man, all we saying is, man, you heard Cuzzo Mike, man. Mike came in and told the people, man, make sure you get them little kitty litter boxes, too. Carry them back with you. Don't mess up our city. We straight.
on a tight leash.
Come on, man. I mean, real tight.
I love it. Marc Mariani, Moonshine, coming up
Uh-oh.
next. What's he got with regard to this matchup? Also, the blood and the water pick. Titans are favored in this one.
Yes. Let's go, though.
Slay said you can give me 13 points on this deal.
Man, I already done made mine. I made my bet.
We'll see what Mark says next. 3HL 1045 The Zone.
Oh yeah, I meant to ask, how your New Year's resolution's been going? Great. I refinanced with a home loan expert and got a mortgage rate in the 2s.
never go. You might be wondering exactly where it is. 1031 Riverside Drive, Franklin, next to Publix, off Highway 96. Roll off in there, and you're going to see the expertise hard at work, and they can help you out. They got a tasting bar you can go in there and try before you buy. That's the slogan. Anything you're looking for, beer, wine, cocktails, and my favorite, bourbon. You might be a connoisseur like me. You can go in there and get exactly what you need. Each Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, they got a different tasting at the tasting bar. Go out there, people. RedDogWineandSpirits.com. They also have curbside service. So if you like me and you like to let the big dog roll, tell them I'm in the building. And Red Dog got you. What up, people? You know who it is. It's me, Ron Slay. Listen, got something to let you know. You got a heads up on the Super Bowl. And that's the parade, people. Yeah, I may be jumping the gun a little bit, but guess what? Music City Autoplex will not be jumping the gun because the inventory is deep. And I say all that to say, car ain't got no roof. And if you need a car without a roof, I'm telling you where to go. MusicCityAutoplex.com or Music City Autoplex. You can go to the dealership itself, 2430 Gallatin Pike North. Promise you, they will not let you down. Not only did they not let me down, I did it twice, and I'll go back a third time. Listen to Brittany. I went to Music City Autoplex, and I must say, this was the best experience ever. They listened to what I needed and wanted and exceeded that. Listen, people, I'm telling you, it's plain and clear. Family-type atmosphere. They're going to make sure they take care of you. The service is incredible. You can't miss it. Over $15 million in used vehicles on the ground at Music City Autoplex. Who can say that? Nobody. That's why go where I go. Music City Autoplex. Go get you a car.
And Saturday is going to be a busy day in the state of Tennessee. You have the number 24 ranked Vols hosting LSU at 5 o'clock over in Knoxville. You also have the Preds going up against the Detroit Red Wings at 7:30 at Bridgestone Arena. And, of course, at 3:30 at Nissan Stadium. We all know the news that just broke just a little while ago, and that is the fact that the King is back. Derrick Henry is officially activated, and he will be on the field tomorrow. Currently, Tennessee's a 3.5-point favorite, but let's be honest about that. Also, if you see him walking around the concourse, Commissioner Roger Goodell is going to be in attendance as well. For your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for the number 1 seed in the AFC. That is your Tennessee Titans and home to 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Hey, we got to jump on this thing. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. We're here the day before the Bengals Titans playoff game.
Time to roll, baby. Time to roll.
Time to roll. There he is. He's Ron Slay.
Best believe I'm in the building. Better be ready. I'm in the building. Carl ain't got no rules. Time for the show.
Making Hunk work fast today.
Best
Slay,
believe I'm
what
in
up?
the building.
Slay wearing a shirt that says, I'm in the building.
That's
Picture
right.
of him
Best
on his
believe.
shirt. Look who else is in the building.
Red Gordon B's in the building.
He's got a
Mike
message.
Vrabel ain't got no room. Derrick Henry ain't got no room. The Giants ain't got no room.
You're on Zone
Let's
TV.
go, baby.
You can see all this Twitter, Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yeah.
And I know this guy's ready to roll. Marc
yeah.
Mariani, they call him Moonshine. What's up, Mark?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mark. Let's go, Mark.
Hey, I think this is the first time we've done the show. 24 hours. 24 hours.
Yeah.
What time is it? 4 o'clock. 24 hours, baby.
Yeah.
Nissan
Game
Stadium
time.
is about to be rocking. Let's go.
24 hours from now, Titans will lead 10-0.
I promise I was just about to say that.
No.
I'm with you. I promise on everything. On my son, I was just about to say that.
10-0.
Yes.
4 o'clock, 4:05 tomorrow.
Yep.
10-0.
Moonshine.
How we feeling?
Man.
Feeling good. What do you think about this? Obviously, Joe Burrow makes people nervous. Those 3 receivers make people nervous. Joe Mixon can make people nervous. But guess what? This is a game in the playoffs that's decided in the trenches. That's why I like the Titans matchup in this deal, Mark.
Hey, listen, I totally agree with you. And Joe Burrow, no one was giving him that respect. Okay, he earned it. Right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
These skill positions for the Bengals are as good of a 5 guys as you can line up in this league, right? With Boyd and T. Higgins being your 2 and 3 behind Jamar Chase, with a Nashville boy Ozuma at the tight end, and then Joe Mixon, who's an absolute beast in the backfield. Don't get me wrong, man. When you look at that lineup, you just go, dang, there's speed, there's power. They got the receivers, they've been lighting it up. And so they can straight up blow a top off a scoreboard, right? Well, we don't care about any of that. and Danico Autry and Jeffrey Simmons and Bud Dupree and Harold Landry and the boys, they don't care nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care nothing about that. And on the flip side, I'll tell you what, it's strength versus strength. You got the number 5 rush defense in the league coming in here against what we like to do is, like what do I always say, get those nasty, grubby, fat fingers on people on our offensive line and just wear you out all day long. And they have a number 5 rush defense. But guess what? They're beat up, man. They're banged up.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can tell me the injury report because I can't pronounce that guy's name. Ogabayo? What's his name?
Might as well. He's not playing, Mark. It's okay.
He's not playing. He's not playing right in the middle. Leads the team in tackles for loss. So you sit back and look at it and you go, listen, it's easy to see the flash and the glitz and the glamour of those skill positions and what they can do to a scoreboard. And trust me, being in this league, watching what Joey Burrow has done has been pretty awesome. And I love the swag he has and he brings into the stadium and all that, right? Yeah. But guess what? That's not how we play.
Yeah.
Guess what? What happens when you step in the ring, Slay? What happens? All those plans go out the window when you get what?
Punched in the mouth.
Everybody's got a
Smacked in the
plan.
mouth, your game plan goes out the window.
That's right.
You can't be a finesse guy anymore when you get smacked in the mouth. And guess what the Titans love to do? They love to smack you in the mouth and smack you in the mouth over and over, round by round, keep hitting you until you can't figure it out anymore. For 60 minutes, let's see if these explosive flash and dash guys want to play against our defense for 60 minutes. And that's what, to me, down the stretch, the Titans have gotten really, really good at. And that is making every inch hard to get, making every yard extremely hard to get. And when you get a yard, when you get a play, guess what? You're going to get smacked at the end of every play.
Yeah.
You're going to get hit. You're going to get beat up. If you make a mistake, we're going to capitalize it. If we pop a ball up in the air, we've been turning them into turnovers and going the other way. And this defense, led by our all-pro dude back there, KB, has been making plays all year. And so, to me, I do believe the Bengals, bring a threat into Nissan Stadium tomorrow. Trust me when I say that. They're here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you don't know how you're going to react when it's 25 degrees and you continue to over and over get smacked in the mouth. And that front four of the Tennessee Titans, we've been saying this all year, when you can get to the quarterback with 4, which we can, which our guys are nasty, they want to pressure you, they want to piss you off, they want to get after Joe Burrow. When you can get to him with 4, you can do a whole bunch of stuff on the back end in that secondary to make things a little bit muddy for Joey B, and that's why I think we're going to get after him tomorrow.
BetOnline.ag, Mark, has Derrick Henry over-under rushing total at 85.5 tomorrow. Which way would you go?
Whew, that's hard. And we haven't even talked about the offensive side of the ball yet. But, hey, man, our boys playing. Now, here's what I'd like to not see happen. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to get off to our boy hasn't played in 8-10 weeks, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to get off to a slow start because we're trying to get him into a rhythm. We got to be ourselves on offense.
Mm-hmm.
And our rhythm is really our identity is just feed him the ball. So it's not like we're going to be going outside of our identity, but we want to pick it up. We want to, like I said, we want to smack these guys in the mouth right from the get-go. I'm sure our offense, Todd Downing and these guys are ready to rock. We have all of our horses ready to go, baby. This is the healthiest we've been since week 1, fellas.
Yeah.
This is the healthiest we've been since week 1. So on the offensive side, you know what? Just because I know the king and I know it's playoff time, let's take that over, baby. Over 85.5. I mean, dude, it is going to be a party. And it's the same thing on that side of the ball. Listen, we've seen it over and over. Those 2- and 3-yard runs when he falls forward and you have him stopped, and then he falls forward for 3. You have him stopped at the first down sticks, and then he gets that first down because he's a pain to get down. Well, guess what? Those turn into the third and fourth quarter. They turn in to those explosive plays. And when you see an explosive play happen in Nissan Stadium, what happens? Place ain't got no roof.
No.
Place ain't got no roof. Hey. You
ain't got no roof.
Hey.
Ain't got no roof.
Nissan Stadium ain't got no roof, baby.
Yes, sir.
I mean, listen. I'm as hyped as we can get. I cannot wait. My clock is ticking. The countdown is on.
Yeah.
But listen, a lot of times we're talking about this from a very subjective point of view where we're just fans, right? And I'm trying to put it together and trying to keep my expectations, trying to figure out, all right, where's these matchups? Where are we missing? What am I missing? And truthfully, like I said, they present some challenges, but the way we handle our business and the way that this team has been built, which is this year we play the more players than anyone in NFL history on our roster, right? Well, what does that do? That gives the backups. That gives the not only gets your starters healthy, but it gives your backups and your role players a ton of confidence.
Yes.
A ton of confidence that when your number's called, you're going to go make a play. And whether that's on punt cover, whether that's when you're the third or fourth nickel or the dime and you get in that game and that play's ready to be made, it ain't your first time this year.
Mm-hmm.
You were out starting for half the year. So anyways, everybody's going to have to make plays to win the game. And I just love our chances, man. I cannot wait to go beat these guys down.
There you go, Marc Mariani. All right.
Good to me.
It's time for the blood in the water. You got one this week, bro?
Oh, I thought I'd take the week off, bro.
I like it.
Yeah, right, baby. Shoot. Come on.
You're going to need a bigger budget.
Listen, do you guys? Do we know each other? You guys actually were buying that? Have we ever met before? Hey, listen. We missed the only upset last week, the 49ers, and I'll give Brent Doherty credit. He called that one. He told me the Niners. I picked the Patriots. All right. Here's the deal. The upset this week, which is free money that I'm gonna tell you, is the LA Rams. Okay, plus 130. LA Rams. They're gonna beat the GOAT down in Tampa. But I started looking at another bet, and I started looking around. I was like, I need more than that. And I found a plus 190, guys. And I said, is there any way this is real? They're gonna give us this free money. They're going to hand it over to us just like that. And here's what it is. -9.5, baby! Tennessee Titans win by double digits! You know what time it is! We're doubling down! We are doubling down! Titans by double digits! Joey B, throw us that pick in the fourth quarter. We're going to convert it to a score to make this thing double digits. That's the pick, baby. That's how we do it. Plus 190.
Slay has a bizarre look on his face, like he's going crazy right now.
Mark, we have not talked.
Free money.
He's showing me his bet ticket. He bet the Titans -9.5. What are we doing here?
190.
Mark, I bet that 2 days ago, Mark. We ain't even talked. That's how I know it's real.
What are we doing here?
Slay, when I said plus 190, did you know what it was?
No.
You know what it is, baby. Titans by double digits. And that's what it is. The upset is going on in Tampa. The upset is going down in Tampa. But
I like that.
When they talk about free money, it's right here at Nissan Stadium, baby.
I'm rocking with my dog.
Titans, get loud, baby. Tighten up. It is go time. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yes,
Let's go.
it is. SoldByMariani.com. There he is, Marc Mariani, with his Friday visit. Thank you, Mark.
I'll see you boys tomorrow.
Let's go, Mark.
Hey, drink several red beers for us.
Heck yeah.
There he goes. All right, when we come back, we'll get a check-in on the Bengals and the Titans from a former Bengal and a former Titan.
Here we go. Buckle up, baby. You better put your dial on.
Pacman24 on Twitter. Adam Pacman Jones next on 104.5 The Zone. Go up to Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. That's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle, and you can get it done this weekend. Saturday's pretty much taken, but on Sunday, go see my guys. Daniel and Ken Gupton, all the guys at Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. They'll be there for you when you decide to make that move. And certainly if you're shopping around for that next new vehicle, whether you're looking for a pre-owned or a new car, truck, SUV, or Jeep, these are the guys. You need to include them in the process, because you'll be glad that you did. There will be no pressure at all. They simply want you in the vehicle that's right for you. That's it. That's the only goal, and that's what will happen when you go see my guys in Springfield, Tennessee. About 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. 3450 Tom Austin Highway is the address. Check them out online. GuptonMotors.com is the website. All of the inventory is there. All of the dealership information is there as well. You can check them out, GuptonMotors.com. I bought multiple vehicles from these guys. They're awesome people. About to throw down on another one, maybe a Jeep this time, and then we won't have no roof on that vehicle. And you can get it done, too. Go see my friends at Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Tell them Brent sent you.
The NFL playoffs in full gear. Tighten up. Everyone can get into the action with a risk-free bet on FanDuel Sportsbook, too. Doesn't matter if you are new to FanDuel or you already have an account. All customers up to $10 back if your same-game parlay does not win. Same-game parlays will let you combine multiple bets from one matchup for a big payout. So here's the deal. You can combine bets on the money line, Titans, point spread, yep, they'll cover, player stats, Derrick Henry, over 150 yards rushing. Oh, I'm going there. So much more. You already have an account. Place your risk-free same-game parlay on any divisional round game to qualify. New customers, you can join today with promo code DAWN. What a great time to do it. DAWN. Get your risk-free bet. Plus, if it's your first time betting with FanDuel, you can enjoy 30-1 odds on any team in the divisional round to win after using promo code DAWN, DAWN. Turn a $5 bet into $150. That's promo code DAWN on the FanDuel Sportsbook app. FanDuel, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. You got to be 21 and older and present in Tennessee. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable site credit. Expires in 7 days. Max bonus $10. Restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call the Tennessee Red Line 1-800-889-9789.
Seattle showing all-out blitz. Here they come. Give Henry on the right side. Looking for him. Cuts back to the left. to the 10, to the 5. Henry turns it up, runs into Diggs, runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans!
3HL1045 The Zone. Hit us on Zone TV. You can watch us over there, Twitter, Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Brent Doherty. Don Davenport has a day off. Babsy, we miss you.
Babsy, we need you. Need you.
And there he is, Ron Slay.
What up, people? Man, the chat going off right now.
Pat called at one point.
He did, man.
And now we're reaching back out. So we'll get him in as soon as we get back with him.
Mm-hmm. They chanting.
Jaron, Pacman ain't going to have no roof. No, that's definitely true.
Yeah, we're roof for what? That's what you got to ask yourself. A roof for what? What do you need the roof for? You trying to stay safe? Got a seatbelt for that.
Why would you?
I have no earthly idea.
I'm gonna live life, man. I'm having
Come
fun.
on, man. We out here, man. Defense nasty, man.
Not just sitting around in my couch all
Let's
day.
roll. That's all. That's what it is. Let's roll.
Got to get up in there and see what's up. Cincinnati, by the way, has won 3 out of the last 4 against the Tennessee Titans.
Hey, pretty good.
And they're 5-2 in the last 7 against the Tennessee Titans.
That's pretty good.
That goes back to 2004.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. Then there's
a
stretch where the Titans won 7 in a row back in when the team was transitioning from Houston to here.
Yeah. And I don't.
All of that means nothing.
There you go. There you go.
Nothing.
There you go.
Nothing.
But I tell you what, to me, what does mean something in my mind, and it may not mean nothing to anybody else, but to me, it means something, man. Each level that you get to advance in a tournament-style play, which this is the playoffs, it is a different level that you have to be able to raise up to. Yeah, and in my opinion, it's difficult to know how to get to that level if you've never been there. I understand playing with house money and everything, but man, it's different, man. Speaking from it from a basketball perspective, I never knew what it was like to get to the playoffs till I did. Once I got there, I was amazed. And I'm a dude that's always focused, always locked in, but I just didn't understand it. The next year, I was able to get past the first round because I knew what to expect. There you go. But when I got to that second round, I was like, wow. Man, you look up, man, we were playing, and center court, you had, while we came out to warm up, Larry Bird, Jerry West, sitting there having a conversation. We're in Italy. I'm like, this ain't even.
You, Larry Bird?
No, not me. I'm warming up.
Oh.
Larry Bird and Jerry West were having a conversation at half court.
Oh.
They were coming to see the game. But
in Italy.
In Italy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The hype and you don't see, that's a regular season. Not in the regular season, you don't see this. And there's some big stars. You know what I'm saying? But boy, it's jacked up a little bit more. So man, it's different, man. And I think this Titans team, man, they done tasted it. They've seen it. They done been down before too. Like Kevin Byard, the reason he playing like this, man, he knew what he had to do coming into it. He know what being down looked like. I don't want to be there no more. We got to get this communication thing. Big Jeff, y'all got to get that thing going up front, man. I can't be up there thinking about, let me worry about this back end.
Yeah, they've got Titans have 36 players with playoff experience, something like that.
Yeah.
615-737-1045. Let's go to Tim in Smyrna. Tim, what's up?
Hey, guys. First of all, thanks for the show. I listen to y'all every day at work. Y'all get me through a boring security shift every day. So I just want to obviously, we're all excited about Derrick Henry's return. I mean, it's the worst-kept secret in the league, obviously. Just want to add some humor to it. My brother texted me when they finally activated him. They made us wait to the last second, of course. But now I just can't see it. You know, what comes to mind is Zach Taylor, coach of the Bengals, sitting in his office, you know, like that Coach Bayou at the end of the Water Boy when they activated Henry, saying, crap, he showed up. And, you know, just play prepared for Henry to show up. You know, it was the worst-kept secret. Everybody knew he was coming back at this point. But I just wanted to, you know, just add some humor to the mix. I thought that was hilarious. And tighten up, and I'll see y'all at the game tomorrow.
Hey, appreciate it, Tim. Yep. If you do see us, yell at us. We'll be out there rolling around.
Oh, most definitely.
I got to do little kid basketball at 10:30 over at Brentwood Academy, and then we're headed down there.
And guess what? I got to do nothing but get hype and head over there.
Kegs and eggs.
No, that's a mixture right there. That is a mixture right there. I don't want,
My buddy J.R. Hand said, you can't drink all day if you don't start early.
that's very true. No, I agree. I totally agree with him. And that's my job for tomorrow.
Hey, the official Titans pep rally coming up tonight, 6:30 until. I don't know when. Until they put the roof on the place. I don't know.
Did you hear that
6th and Peabody, 6:30 tonight, Titans pep rally.
Mike Keith made an announcement on J. Martin Ramon and said it's going to be a memorable moment for the people that are there.
Ooh.
That's big time. And he said, man, I stamp it. I'll guarantee it's going to be a big time moment.
Monk says he has the audio.
I will say this. If you are there tonight, there's going to be something memorable that happens there.
That's quite a tease right there, Mike. Look at you. Look at you, broadcast professional.
I can guarantee that.
Oh.
Wow. See, I love you, Slay.
Broadway Mike now?
I would say book it.
I mean, don't get no more better than that, do it?
Now, hold on a minute.
It don't get better than that.
I love you like a brother.
What?
But your announcement is a little different than my Keith's announcement.
What was my name?
Your announcements sometimes go like this. I got an announcement. Now, hold on. Let me check my reps. I'll get back to you.
That's see? Hey, that's what it's about.
Oh, man.
While
we're looking around for Pacman, let's go to the phones, man. The people want to
Let's
talk.
holler at the people in.
24 hours from now, we're all going to be watching, listening, sitting over there,
cheering,
whatever we're doing.
Ready?
Travis in Nashville. Travis, what's up?
Trav, what's happening?
Hey, what's going on, man?
You
I got a little poem.
A poem?
I got a little poem for the occasion.
Okay, here we go.
Poetry. All right.
All right.
Broaden our minds.
This is Nashville, Tennessee, Titantown, Smash Mouth. Take that now. Here's your face mask. Get the grass out. In case nobody ever told you, this is our house. Come around that corner tiptoeing and we'll knock you passed out. Shatter your glass jaw. Grab the ball and dash, boss. Stand on the circle and stars and do my dance, y'all. Hitting them with tackles till they spit out them zappers, blow bubbles or snot and need to get some deep field paddles. Clear! Listen here, you'll get hurt worse than a quarterback used to get hurt on their own infield dirt. With Tanny's hard work and Jeff's case of reckless abandon, we gate crashing and got to be the last man standing. So put your dollars where you holler. I got mine on Henry. We coming for the crown and we bringing the whole city, Music City, where miracles happen and dice and spikes them. Ain't no dome loud as home. You best remember the Titans.
Okay. Now you talking about delivery.
Rack the hell out of Travis.
Give him a little bit, huh? Yeah. Give him a little bit, huh?
Oh,
yeah.
Baby.
Car ain't got no roof. Car ain't got no roof. Yeah.
See, a lot of times you think about poetry, you think about like a coffee house.
Yeah.
No. You listen what Travis had to say?
He brought it. We brought it.
You were high. They should
Thank you, guys.
Hey, Travis, thank you, brother.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Way to bring it, dog.
They should let Travis recite that poem at the pep rally.
That'll be dope. Now, that'll be dope.
Man.
That'll be dope. I'm going to be real. What am I doing on the zone chat? Just smiling.
What are you doing on the zone
Just
chat?
smiling.
Colby says Slay.
Slay broke.
Slay broke.
I am broke. Somebody fix Slay.
So here's the problem. We can't fix Slay anymore.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
What do you mean?
It's the cord that I have to pull has been put so far underneath the desk that
can't even get to it.
Dawn couldn't even get to it, and she's way tinier than I am.
Wow. Well,
wait, you can't get to the cord to
I can't
pull
get to the cord.
I guess I'll just smile the rest of the show. I'm a ventriloquist.
No, Dawn isn't a ventriloquist, like legit. She's got those little dummies.
Hey, dang.
I mean, I could try, but I mean, it would look very die-hardish. Like I'm just trying to crawl through a ventilator system.
Come out to the coast. We'll have a few laughs. Kevin in Crossville. Kevin, what's going on the plateau, man?
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing?
What's up, Kevin?
Hey, let me tell you about them Bengals. Everybody got a plan. Everybody got a plan until that eye gets swole, until that lip gets closed. Let me tell you something. They got a plan, what they going to do. I got a plan what you ain't going to do. You ain't going to walk up here, hop out of here with no W. You going to have an L on your forehead.
And he dropped the mic. I like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Kevin. I can feel it.
Cut himself off.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it, Kel. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to chop suey it. You know what I mean? Chop suey it. Cut it off.
Who is that? Man, you just had a lot of things that just went through my mind when you said that. Chop suey it.
Chop suey.
Kung Fu.
Kung Fu.
Kung Fui.
What was that?
There's some cartoon character that has his name somewhere around there like that. I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Hit me at 3HL1045. Matt says legendary caller just now on 3HL. Well done, Travis.
That was. He brought it. He brought it. He brought it.
I have to play that again at the end. Let's go G Money next up on 3HL.
What you got?
Money.
Hey, look, shout out to Travis. He did bring it. I don't know. I'm not even calling to try to chop Travis. But listen, I got my son in the front seat. This is first time hearing me call in. That's G Penny in the front seat. Say what up?
What up, G Penny? You in the building?
In the building. Listen, this is going to be his first game tomorrow. So I'm setting the bar extremely high. There's going to be a playoff game. Listen, we're going to be so crunk. But listen, this is what I would love for the Titans to do. I know they're not going to do it, but I have to imagine they're going to announce the offense, right? In the lineups, right?
Right.
You got to think Derrick Henry going to be the last person.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Usually they announce the quarterback, G Money, but Tannehill ain't going to care. No. Don't announce him. At running back, number 22, the king.
Yes. Yes, it's all about him tomorrow. And listen, that stadium would literally come to pieces if when they announce him, and then the next music that you hear, Hunk hit it.
Hunk's on the phone.
He getting the line. Hunk getting the line.
Okay.
The game is over. The game is listen. It's over for the time.
G Money.
Well, guess what, G Money? Man, make sure the little fella have a great time, man. You in the building? Enjoy it, man.
We're in the building, man.
Man, no doubt.
Hey, I hope to see y'all tomorrow, man.
Most definitely. We'll be roaming. No doubt.
Holla at us if you see us.
Now, when Hunk play music like that can only mean one thing.
They worked out something there.
That was all right right there. Hunk, was that you?
Yeah, it was him. He coordinated. He's like, look, I need you to look this up. I need you to have it ready.
By the way, it was Hong Kong Fooey.
Hong Kong Fooey!
That's what I was looking for.
Little cartoon.
Brent Doherty, Ron Slay with you. And look at this. Former Bengal, former Titan, Adam Pacman Jones joins us. What's up, Pac? How are you, man?
Man, what's up, man? Thanks for having me.
Nason!
What's going on, baby?
Hey, welcome to the show, my brother. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
I don't honestly I was trying to think, man. I've been doing this a long time. I don't remember you doing very much Nashville radio back in the day. So we're glad to have you on, bro.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Yep, Bengals Titans on the front end of this thing. It's pretty cool, right? Like your two former teams. I know you had the Dallas and the Denver thing, but the Bengals and the Titans playing each other. What do you think about this matchup?
That's where my heart is. I was young. The Titans took a chance with me and changed my life. And when I got to Cincinnati, it turned me into a man. So I got a lot of respect for Mr. Adams and the Adams family. And I love Mr. Brown here too. So. I got a lot of respect for both organizations. Of course, I live here in Cincinnati, but I think it's a great game,
You ever get a chance to get down here?
Yeah, I get down there every now and then.
I got you.
Will you be in the building for this game, Nation? That's what we want to know.
I don't know. I'm supposed to be in the building, though.
Okay.
I'll see how I go in the morning or tonight and figure out if I'm going to come or not. But right now, I'm supposed to be in the building.
Okay.
I got 2 sweet tickets, so
love that. Now listen, let's get to the game, man. Now it's some guys up there on that offensive side of the ball, man, that are raising hell. You understand what I'm saying? 1,000-yard guys. Then you got a guy back there throwing the thing in Joe Burrow that's getting all the praise, man. What have you seen out of this team with the Cincinnati Bengals getting ready to walk into this playoff atmosphere down here in Nashville?
They're a well-coached team right now. I say they one of the least penalized team in the league. They've had their ups and their downs, and you can tell they caught a good little run toward the end of the season. They look fresh. They look like they're having a lot of fun out there. A lot of young guys, and Joe Burrows is a winner. He showed that day in and day out, and it's a different team here. Anytime you can go in our division, about that, and sweep the division, it's hard to do. There's real football in that division.
Without question. Now, you're a secondary guy. You know, you get out there, you like to get on the island. What would you say going against this bunch, especially the show in itself, Jamar Chase, man? What do the Titans need to do if you coming from the secondary part? What would you look for in this game?
Well, I really think it ties into the front because if my boy Joe get to pat that thing a little bit, and which I hope he get to do, I think it'll be a long matchup with playing the man-to-man that you guys play on third down. But I think you guys have to win the early down, make sure it's third and plus, and then that way you can switch up the coverage.
Mm-hmm. How much of a factor do you think it is that Derrick Henry has been activated? He will start tomorrow. How much of a factor do you think that is for the Titans?
Oh, it's a big factor. Anytime that guy's on the field is a factor. He's shown that. Yeah. I seen him practicing the other day, but you know it's all good till some foot gets stepped on, or you know it's gonna be cold.
Are you saying that defensive players go after offensive guys that are coming off injuries? Are you saying that?
I'm just saying you play to win the game. I don't think nobody's intentionally gonna hit this guy high, so I would go low as I can go, and you know if the foot so much be there, then it is what it is.
Pacman Jones with us on 3HL. Pac, what do you think about the Titans wide receivers with A.J. Brown and his physical style? And it looks like Julio's good to go now, had a touchdown in their last game. What do you think about those two guys?
I know A.J. Brown remind me a lot of Julio when he was young.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, man, he played hard. He get a lot of yak yards. He played with a lot of intensity, too, man. He's a good receiver. Julio's coming back. He's always been dangerous. I think the Titans have a great group of wide receivers. It just depends on what we're going to get. If you ask me, I don't think the Titans can beat us by passing the ball. Mm-hmm. I hope we can get up early and while Derrick is warming up, and hopefully we can sustain that lead and make them have to pass the ball.
Like that. Nation, listen, we getting short on time, but I got to put you in the boom boom room, man. It's only right.
Oh.
Now,
okay.
Now when you going in the boom boom room, only way you can get out of the boom boom room is if you tell the truth, and that's the only way the door is unlocked. Do you agree to these terms?
I agree to these terms.
Let's go, Hunk.
Ah, yes. One man on his way into the boom boom room.
Yes, sir. All right, we got Pac-Man. He's getting ready to go into the Boom Boom Room, and the Boom Boom Room is powered and brought to you by Low T Center. Listen, this is unorthodox. These are all questions straight off the dome. Freestyle your answers however you can do it. This is what it is. Nation, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, baby. Now, everybody knows Pac-Man, man, number 6 pick, man, the man cold in football, return yards, everything, all pro. But, man, what were you in basketball, though?
I was All-American, McDonald's, Player of the Year. Basketball was my first love, man.
See,
my coach shot my dreams short when he was like, "There's only one Allen Iverson." So that's
what he said.
Hey, shut my boy down, man. Why they do Nation like that? See, what people don't know, man, when we used to have the summer league here, Pac-Man used to play. We were all on the same team. Yeah, Nation used to come out there and run the point. While he was playing for the Titans, what they don't know.
Yep.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
I guess it's safe to say that now, right? Like,
we
nothing in the
record,
contract
baby.
now.
This the boom boom room anyway. Anything goes in here. Now, Nation, now tell me this. Give me a restaurant you got to have when you're in Cincinnati, or a restaurant you got to have when you're down here in Nashville.
If in Cincinnati, you got to have Jeff Ruby's.
Okay.
It's the best of the best steakhouse. Probably one of the best. If I had to take a meal before I was the Crocodiles, it would be one of the meals that I would take. If you're in Cincinnati, man, you got to eat. Tennessee, you got to eat Prince's Chicken. You know what it is. You got to eat that hot chicken while you're down there, man.
Love that. Now, all right. Now, tell me this. I want you to dive into your resume. Tell me the difference from the talented bunch that you guys had at Cincinnati on that defense and that offensive side of the ball compared to this group that you see now. What's the biggest difference in these two groups from the Cincinnati Bengals?
The quarterback. The quarterback is the biggest difference in all of this. We had a very good front. I think our defense was a little bit better.
We was number one in the field that year.
Yeah.
We only allow, I think, 14 points. We started this season off 10-0. You can't forget that part of it either. But I think we was a little tough on defense. But I think as a group, that's a very tight matchup with the AJ and Marvin Jones and Sanu and Hawkins. I think that's a very close as far as talent wise. But the quarterback was the big difference maker. He's by far, I would say, 10 steps in front of Andy when Andy was a second-year quarterback.
One last question, and I'm going to let you out the boom boom room. Why don't you ever fair catch when you were returning?
I've always believed in my first step, and I was one of those guys. I've always been the leader in the locker room. The guys know what it is. If I could just get hit and without anybody being responsible, I don't think too many guys wanted to come hit me, cuss them out on the sideline. But I trusted my teammates, man, and I worked hard, and we would do it in practice the same way, So I give a lot of credit to all of my teammates that's been with me in the trenches on the punt returns, because we had some hard days, but we had a lot of easy days. I think when I was in Tennessee, I had 6 touchdowns called back in my first 2 years.
Yeah.
Man,
second year, you had 3 that went the distance, I know, but you did have some called back. That's right.
Yeah, I had 6. We was talking about it the other day, and I was telling him, I said, if I'd have had my 6 touchdowns called for touchdowns, it'd have been a whole different game.
Right.
And we laughed and joked, but we did a lot of that, and Coach Fisher was a great special team coach.
Yeah.
Then when I got here, Coach Darren was unbelievable also. So I had the chance to play with some good coaches to put me in some good situations too.
That is. Nathan, man, listen, appreciate you coming on, man. We're going to let you out the boom boom room. I'm just here to tell you, man, you always got a voice, always got love here. And anytime somebody got anything to say, I'm going to back for the nation, man, because I know your heart, man, always straight up. Even though when you didn't know me, man, that big shout out from Pearl Cone, because you were one of the guys that laid in and helped my high school out over there, man. That was before you even knew me. So salute to you for that, man. Your heart bigger than anything, dude. And we got plenty of love for you down here, bro.
Appreciate it, brother.
No doubt.
Y'all have a blessed day, man. Thank y'all for having me.
All right. And tighten up, too, Nation.
Hey,
it's Trash Talk Friday, too, Nation. You know that on here.
Hey,
here we go.
Talk about our wager once you get off the air.
Say no more. That is. That is bad.
You guys have something going on there?
Hey, man, I'm just saying, man. When you dig into the vault, man, and pull one of your dogs out, man, it might be a little something to come with that.
He kept talking about the quarterback. The amount of swagger that guy has in year 2. I mean, think about that.
Yeah. And
Mike did tell you, he said the same thing. Like, you just knew.
And you hear what everybody is also saying with the follow-up to that is, if he has the opportunity to pat it and to throw it.
Right.
So it's like Ramon talked about the trenches.
Detillier
talked about the trenches. Pack talked about the trenches. Everybody, Coach Mack talked about the trenches. This is where it is.
And the thing about it is, and Buck was talking about this the other day, and we'll take a break. And then here's the thing. Y'all want in? Now's the time.
Yeah.
We are wide open the rest of the show.
Let's get to it.
So we want your trash talk. We want how hyped you are. We want all of those things coming up, 615-737-1045. Here's the thing, though. Mm-hmm. You think you got to blitz to make him uncomfortable and things like that. No, actually, it's the opposite with this guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of like Patrick Mahomes. You play back. You rush 4. His quarterback rating number is 17 points lower.
Yeah.
When you rush 4 as opposed to blitzing. So that's something to look out for tomorrow. Appreciate Pat jumping on. 615-737-1045. Daddy Rack, Tennessee Straight Whiskey. You need to try some today. It is a great mixable whiskey if you want to mix with Coke, Sprite, ginger ale, whatever you want to do. Diet Coke, as Mr. Babs, as she calls him, likes to do. You could do that as well, but it's great by itself. Maybe with some ice cubes, maybe not. Maybe just oxygen. I don't know how you want to do it, but you can get it done. Playoff activity going on this weekend, and you could celebrate with Daddy Rack Tennessee Straight Whiskey. Get that done. Here's the thing. They brought me a special bottle the other day. I can't wait to try it. I'm waiting until this weekend. And I'm going to try that small batch. Daddy Rack Tennessee Straight Whiskey small batch. It's out there. You can find it. Look for it. Football playoffs are here. Time to celebrate with your team. Daddy Rack Tennessee Straight Whiskey. It's so good. Daddy Rack is smooth, mellow, and with no additives. It is an any weather whiskey, but it's perfect for these cold winter days. So when you're watching your favorite sports team, hanging out by the fire, or maybe just enjoying happy hour with friends, make Daddy Rack Tennessee Straight Whiskey your go-to. Locally made, right here in Middle Tennessee and Columbia to be exact. Ask for it at your favorite bottle shop. Try some today. Daddy Rack Tennessee Straight Whiskey.
Right now, fired up Dawn needs to take her butt over to a Moment's Peace salon and day spa and just chill and relax and maybe go enjoy one of their 10 different services all under one roof. And I'm talking massages and manicures, pedicures, sunless tanning, waxing, facials, hair salon, all of it. They can do all of it there at a Moment's Peace. You can go schedule whatever you want at amomentspeace.com. By the way, everybody loves spa gifts. If you want to buy somebody who's fired up all the time like me a spa gift, you can also go to amomentspeace.com and grab a gift card. They're available 24/7 on their website, amomentspeace.com, or give them a call, 615-224-0770. 224-0770. If you have questions or special requests, they always can handle that. And you can stop by for personal service, of course, at any time. That place was jumping last time we were there. It's in Cool Springs. It's across from Interstate 65 from Galleria Mall at the intersection of Carruthers Parkway and Bakers Bridge Avenue. amomentspeace.com. That's A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa.
Tannehill gets under center quickly. Long count. Give Henry banging forward at left guard. Touchdown, Titans!
3HL 1045, The Zone. John on YouTube says Burrow gets rid of the ball fast. That's true.
Yeah.
That's what Pac said.
Yeah. A lot of people like a lot of people said that.
Can you believe that guy played as long as he did in the NFL?
Phenomenal athlete, man.
I was getting ready to go there. Yeah. We ran out of time with him, but
yeah, I wanted to too.
To think about,
like he had to stop playing.
He started his first game was in 2005. His last game was in 2018 at corner.
At corner, with the game changing. He came into the game and it was a bruiser, run the guy over type league.
Yeah.
When he was going out, it was aerial.
As he said, he was still a kid when he came in here.
Yes, he was.
in Nashville. He missed 2 complete seasons.
Yeah. And came back and started. He came back and started.
Pac should write a book, man.
Yeah,
seriously.
Oh, no, yeah.
I mean, he won't because, he's got his boys and all that. But
yep. But guess what, though?
He might be here.
Yeah. But the man got a story to tell, man. The man has a story to tell.
I'm telling you.
Like even if you say take all the off-field incidents out.
He's had a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah. And I'm talking about like just leave it. If you want to talk, it could be 2 separate occasions. You could talk about the off the field life, mistakes that you made, what you would do differently. And you could also talk about the same thing on the field, what you would do differently. Like that man was just a phenomenal athlete. Like we didn't get into him, what he's doing now as far as being the head of a family, you know what I mean, raising kids, taking his best friends, Chris Henry's kids under his wing and nurturing them guys, man, and they phenomenal athletes also. But man, you got that, then he's doing training, he got his restaurant business. Like, the man got a lot of different endeavors, man.
And you really hadn't heard, like, negative stuff around him in a long time either.
That's mature, man. That's
which
growth.
is good.
Yeah, growth.
Yeah.
Growth.
Hey,
we're all going through it.
We're all on a journey.
There you go. You just hit it. Yep. You just hit it.
All right, as we journey through the rest of the show, we got 1 more hour to get it hyped up.
Let's go, people!
All lines are loaded.
Let's go.
All 7 lines are loaded. We are going to go through the phone lines when we come back. We want to hear from y'all. Get hyped.
What you got?
Talk trash. Do it quickly, and we can go through a lot of people. We'll do it next. 3HL 1045 The Zone.
Things that you can do for the new year. It is 2022. Get cash out of your home's equity. Super fast, no cost refi. You can do it through Loan Pronto. You've heard me talk about them. LoanPronto.com is where you need to go. I talk about them a lot because I used them to refi my home loan. LoanPronto.com. Home values are off the charts here in this area still, by the way, and mortgage rates super low. So this is a perfect time to use that home value to your advantage and get cash out. Maybe you want to get cash out to do some kind of home improvement, or maybe you just want to get cash out to put yourself in a better financial situation this year. They can fast track your home refi, get you a check for 50, 60, 70 grand. And maybe you can use it to pay off your high interest credit cards for the new year, or consolidate some other loans, get rid of PMI charges, any of that to help get your finances in great shape for 2022. By the way, if you do it now, you can even skip your next 2 house payments. 615-499-5780 is the number. LoanPronto.com is the website. 615-499-5780. Loan Pronto is an equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. Subject to lender approval. Not all loans apply.
And tomorrow through the state of Tennessee, it is going to be lit. After the Titans game, you have the Vols and LSU going at it at 5 o'clock. In fact, that's going to tip during the Titans game. Now, the Preds game, which is going to be happening at Bridgestone Arena, they take on the Detroit Red Wings tomorrow night. That will be at 7:30. And right now, the Preds are currently second in the division for the Central Division. But the news that we have all been paying attention to, and it is the fact that the King has returned. The Tennessee Titans have officially activated Derrick Henry, and he will be a GOAT tomorrow at 3:30 at Nissan Stadium. Right now, the Titans are a 3.5-point favorite. And, you know, if you see him anywhere on the concourse, just wave at Roger Goodell, tell him hello. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for the Tennessee Titans, you know, the number 1 seed in the AFC, and your home for 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. What up, Nashville? It is time. 24 hours from right now, be about halftime. 20-7.
20 at halftime.
Somewhere in there.
That ain't bad.
Would you take that?
I would definitely take that.
I love that you bet Titans minus 9.5.
Yeah.
And then Mark didn't tell anybody.
Nope. Did not.
You were saving it for the end of the show.
Yep.
And then Marc Mariani comes on here. It says his blood in the water pick is, I don't need the 3.5. Give me 9.5. Same number.
That's crazy.
Here's the other thing. When the Titans went to the Super Bowl, the first playoff game obviously was against the Bills. Now, different round, but it was the first playoff game that they played. You said you were playing LSU.
Yep.
Who's Tennessee play tomorrow?
LSU.
5 p.m. They play LSU in Knoxville.
So weird,
it's
man.
Crazy,
There's some weird things
you're
playing here,
on,
man.
There's some
now,
stuff going on.
One thing Pacman Jones said that stuck to me, and I think he was definitely right about this. From a Bengal perspective, he said if they can jump out early while Derrick Henry's getting warmed up, and make the Titans throw the ball, he doesn't think the Titans can beat them having to throw the football all the time.
Very true. That's what he said.
That's what he said. All right, all lines are loaded. You want to hear from the people?
I got to hear from the people.
We'll work our stuff in too.
I need the people.
There may be a little in the air. There might be something in the air tonight.
Okay.
During the 5 o'clock hour.
Ain't a thing wrong with that.
And if you've been listening to the show for a while, you'll know what we're talking about.
Ain't
if you haven't,
thing wrong with that.
If you haven't, we'll try to get you hyped. 615-737-1045. All right, let's roll through the phone lines. Hear from the people. This is the People Show. Michael in Franklin. Michael, what's up?
Hey, Mr. Doherty, Mr. Slay.
Hey,
man, I tell you what, you guys have been pumping me up. People probably think I'm crazy driving home. They see me hooting and hollering. It ain't even game time yet. I'll just have to say this. Big Jeff Simmons, I better hear 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Before it gets to 2 Mississippi, I want him in Joe Burrow's face.
Yeah.
We don't need no party on the roof. I'm glad that Nissan Stadium doesn't have a roof because I want Joe Burrow to get a nice picture of that Nashville sky from laying on his back.
Yes, sir.
And I got to say this too. Taylor, Roger, Ben, Nate, Dennis, you better be mowing those boys down tomorrow because with Henry back, I better not see Tannehill throw more than 10 passes. This is your game to shine. And when Henry comes out, he needs to hang back in the cut after all the other team comes out. They need to get Kid Rock in here with a 22 jersey on him with ball with a ball to bang the bang playing. And right when it gets to say, my name is Kid, they need to be, my name is King. That's all I got, fellas.
All right, thanks, Michael. 615-737-1045 at
Let's go, baby.
1045.
Let's go.
Drew in the borough. Drew, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Drew?
Hey, man, first of all, I just want to say that y'all do a phenomenal job every day, man. I got a 40-minute drive home. It's great to hear y'all. Y'all been getting me hype all week.
Thank
man,
you, Drew. We're here for you, man.
Yes, sir. I think Kyle Brandt had a great take this morning on the Titans. I think he spoke for all the Titans fans. Honestly, I love all the disrespect we get, man. I love all the hate. I love to prove people wrong. I can't wait to come into that game tomorrow and blow out the Bengals. It's about time, bro. Car ain't got no roof.
Thank you.
I ain't got no roof.
Thank you, Drew. Here's the thing. Kyle Brandt did bring it this morning. I heard it.
I didn't.
With Buck Rising played it. How long is this thing, Hunt?
It is 4.5 minutes long, and it is fire.
We're going to have to do it in the next segment because of the length of time. But you are going to want to hear it.
Okay.
When I mentioned it in the text strand, Slay goes, I didn't hear it. I said, good. Exclamation points. I want you reacting.
He has been the only national media person that has given the Titans credit all week.
Is that right?
Only one that's given Titans love.
Oh.
Only one.
He's going to go all in. You're going to love it.
Okay.
All right, Swaggy P. Knuckles next up. Swaggy, what's up, man?
Hey, I got to give you a little context. First of all, much love to you all.
Thank you,
My favorite people. My college roommate and I played football at Ohio University, which is in Athens, Ohio, where little Joey Burrow went to high school, and his dad played football. And we were a couple of winners up there. But my college roommate, I won't mention any name, Greg Putoff, and his wife, Jennifer Putoff, became Bengals fans. Now, they became losers. Now, here's the best part. They're driving down here, and they want me to take them to the game. Did they get me a ticket? No. But I'm going to drive them to the game. I thought about taking them over to Hale Stadium and tell them that's where they were playing. But I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be petty. I'm going to be violent because I'm going to take them to that game, and then I'm going to pick them up when their tears are rolling down their face, and I'm going to just come from the gym where I'm all swole up. I'm going to make them cry some more before I help them pack their Shiano stuff up and send them back across 2 rivers where they can go back home and cry with little Joey Burrow. Much love to y'all. I still love my college roommate, but I'm going to put some tears in his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Swaggy.
Lay them tears in his little eyes. Give him a little Kleenex. Tell him wipe his little tears. Send him on his way. That's what you can do.
You going to be able to sleep tonight?
Nope. Not at all. I may wear myself out enough, though, with this right here, and then I got to go do this basketball game.
I'm going to tell you, our esteemed leader, Mr. Paul Mason, was worried about you being so hyped during the show and having to do that basketball game.
Yeah, I may need a driver. I can take a nap on the way over there.
Franklin and Independence on 104.5 The Zone tonight. Lucas Panzica with the play-by-play and your analyst.
Yeah.
Ron Slay.
I'll be in the building.
Franklin a little bit better than people thought.
Yeah, they are.
This year.
Rolling. Both of them 17-4. We ought to see something.
There you go. Jake in Germantown. Jake, what's up?
What's up, guys? Looking forward to tomorrow doing the doubleheader tailgate at the Titans and then Preds game, so it should be fun.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. I might kill myself. My question is, Titans have a lot of bulletin board material. Assuming they win, every team's kind of high-scoring. Who's the ideal matchup, Chiefs or Bills? I mean, I think the Colts would beat all of them, but who do we think?
Thank you, Jake. Appreciate it. You know what? I'm really proud of the Titans fan base. We hadn't heard a lot of questions like that.
Yeah, not looking ahead.
I think most people in town are focused on this matchup.
And living in the moment.
Taking care of business.
Yeah, living right here in the moment. I think it's beautiful.
But this is a Lunch Pail crew, and this is a Lunch Pail city.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's why the connection is so strong between this city and that team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's a hard-working professional group.
That's factual.
And that's what we all do in Nashville every day.
That's factual.
We wake up, we go to work, we get the job done.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right on.
We don't need credit.
Nah. Just give us the reward.
615-737-1045. What Tupac say? I want the money, F the fame. I'm a simple man.
It's simple. It's that simple. I like it.
Isaiah, Mount Juliet. What's up, Isaiah?
Zay, what's happening?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Man, doing great, baby.
Yeah, we're good.
Listen, I know I listen to 104.5 every day, and people say J. Mark Ramone are the best, blaming Mickey, Buck Rising, but 3HL, baby.
There you go.
The best on 104.5. Hey, Slay.
Hey, it don't matter if we play Cincinnati Bengals, Chris Kringles, Roof Shingles, Christian Mingle, a can of Pringles, don't matter. Times by 30. Car ain't got no blue.
Car ain't got no roof. He said Christian Mingles.
I ain't got no roof. All of them. The Mingles, the Pringles, everybody.
Actually, that's the Pringles today before I came here.
They ain't
There's
got no
another
roof.
weird thing. Who's going to mention? Has anyone ever mentioned Pringles on this show?
No.
I never eat Pringles.
No.
I had them this morning. They were
Hey,
sitting
I
there.
know the barbecue, all right. In my joint.
I had the regular, the red.
That's in my mouth.
We have 6 different cans of barbecue Pringles at my house.
Really? That's
My son,
different?
it's all my son eats.
Oh, okay.
It's all he eats.
Oh, my gosh.
Barbecue Pringles.
That's real. That was my thing over in Europe. Pringles in a Powerade. I'm ready to roll.
So this has nothing to do with anything, but
what, man?
JT Moore, we were talking about this the other day. So I went to JT Moore, 7th and 8th grade. All right. So I follow them on Instagram. So they put out a picture of like some of the teachers, and they're wearing throwback JT Moore T-shirts and sweaters
really?
From 1986. And I was like, in 1986, I was in 8th grade at JT Moore. I need me one of them. You know what they did?
What?
They sent me back a message.
I said what?
On DM and said, "You mean this Brent Doherty?" With my 8th grade yearbook
hey!
picture. We're gonna have to
send
put
that to me, man.
We're gonna have to put that out there.
Please send that to me, man. Dude, send that to me.
I don't have those yearbooks. That's amazing.
Oh, that's cold.
I got the Bama Bangs going on.
Hey, everybody, everybody ought to post theirs.
I had no idea what I was doing back then.
You save it for the summer. Save it for the summer. Because I got mine. I got my middle school picture.
Do you?
Too. Yep.
Were you wearing a headband?
Nope. I had a big Gumby slope.
Oh.
It was way up there,
Like
too.
the Kid and Play.
Yeah, way higher.
Rolling. The Kid and Play now.
Yeah, probably about as high.
Could you do that dance where you had to jump through your
Remember, I did
interlocked hands? Oh, yeah, you did do it.
That's right. When the summer, listen.
It's
everybody
not fair,
wondered,
though, because you got really long arms. So when you interlock your
hey.
Yeah, short arm people can't do that.
Hey. Guess what Coach Mack say? Who cares?
Just get the job done.
I'm just trying to get the job done. That's all it is.
Here's the thing, though. We're not keeping our powder dry today.
No, ain't no powder.
Sorry, Coach Mack.
He love it. He love it, though.
He could keep his powder dry.
Yeah, that's what
we'll just act
for that.
The fool out here.
Mm-hmm.
That pep rally tonight over at 6
I wonder
and
if Coach
Peabody.
Mack going to be at that.
Oh, you know he's at.
Coach Mack going to be coming
Man
in
of the
there.
people.
Ain't going to leave Mike Keith hanging. I wonder, is Red going to be? Red going to be going to?
I mean, if I'm the mayor, he's the damn governor.
Yeah, it ain't no question. That man Rolodex deep.
Oh, we do need a break. All right.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Kyle Brandt's rant. You want to hear this. I promise.
Gots to hear.
That's coming up next. Plus, there might be a little in the air tonight. Something in the air tonight next on 104.5 The Zone.
Oh my gosh, this lift is taking forever.
Well, you know what doesn't take forever?
What's that?
The 5-minute loan approval app from the Home Loan Expert.
Well, where can I get the application?
Buddy Allen Carpet
HomeLoanExpert.com.
One, they are your go-to for any of your flooring needs. Check them out. Locally owned and operated by the Allen family for more than 55 years. Zach, Jenna, and Judson Allen are in the store every day, which is important to you because they are going to be there for every bit of your flooring project process. They'll be there for the installation, all of it. You go to a big box store, they hand off the installation to somebody else, hand you a 1-800 number. You have no idea who's coming. You have no idea who you're calling. But at Buddy Allen Carpet One, you're calling Zach, Jenna, and Judson Allen. They're in the store every day. Check them out in Donaldson, 2405 at Lebanon Pike, 615-883-3289, or BuddyAllenCarpet1.com.
Man, college football is over. But guess what? NHL is in full swing, and so are your Nashville Predators. And maybe one of your New Year's resolutions for 2022 was Slay's ready. Slay's ready to go watch the Preds and put the belly on the ice. On the glass. 2022, though. You want to hang out with your family more? Pred's Family 4-Pack makes it easy to plan a night out with all of your loved ones. The Family 4-Pack is 4 tickets to a Pred's game, 4 hunks of pizza, 4 sodas, 4 skate passes. Are you kidding me? All of this? All of that. 4 skate passes to Ford Ice Center for as low as $129. The Preds with the perfect plan for your family night outing. And I'm telling you right now, it's one of my favorites. There is not much better than an ability to experience Smashville with your family. The Preds Family 4-Pack. Get yours at NashvillePredators.com/family-pack. And enjoy. Go Preds.
Play fake. Tannehill going to screen it to Henry on the left. He's got to block 45-50. 45, he runs over Leonard and is taken down at the 40. Ha! Ha! Rock 'em, sock 'em, robots. He laid the wood to him.
Hit us on Zone TV, Twitter, Facebook, Live, YouTube, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Hey.
A lot of y'all in there all day.
Man, we just had a legend come through our studio, man.
Sure did.
My boy, C Wiz. Wizzy, baby.
He said, what club you at tonight? He goes, Clubhouse. You're like, I was the same way, but you were like, oh, where's that? Because there's new clubs everywhere all the time. He goes, at my house.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Her Wiz? And it looks so serious, man.
He
It's
said
so cold
free.
out here.
He said free till midnight.
Wizzy.
Radio, man. There's a lot of radio talent in here, man, with 5
So
radio
love.
stations in this building. V Love sent along a little message.
What V Love had to
To
say?
inspire all the retailers in the city. We have a house to protect, he writes. He had a text message from a buddy, and his buddy said, look, this really happened. I'm not kidding. At Lids in Cool Springs, which is where I called you from when they were playing the DOC, just randomly.
So did.
At Lids in Cool Springs, a lady came in asking for Bengals hats, and this dude says, quote, we have some in the back, but we ain't selling them right now.
Now you can't get none.
End quote.
That's how you put it down.
That's hardcore.
That's how you put it down, man.
Hey,
This
man,
what
you got to go to Cincinnati to get them Bengals
Yeah,
hats.
man. Once you cross over that Kentucky line, man, you in trouble. Hey, well, you can forget about that. You better get it before you cross the line. We ain't playing. I ain't got no roof out here, man.
Kyle Brandt.
Film it. Yeah. You know what I'm
Kyle
talking
Brandt
about?
this morning
What went on with this, man?
on the NFL Network. This man has been all in on the Titans for a minute because he likes the style with which they play. Just hardcore. I'm gonna come to work, I'm gonna do my job, and I'm gonna go home, and I don't care who's talking about me. But Kyle Brandt's talking about him. Listen to this.
Hey guys, I have bad news.
What's up?
I may mean this. I have to change my whole plan. I was going to come out here and hoot and holler about the Titans, but I don't know if you saw this. They just forfeited. They forfeited the game. They just figured, why bother? Why should we even bother? The Bengals are unstoppable. So breaking news, Cincinnati just got the NFL's very first second-round bye. It's happening. At least that's what it feels like. I saw a real headline this week. Not making this up. It's a real headline on ESPN that asked aloud, are the Titans the NFL's worst 1 seed since 1983? No? Is that the worst question ever? Because I've seen a 1 seed Aaron Rodgers lose in the divisional after an MVP season. I've seen 1 seed Tom Brady do the same after an MVP season. MVP Lamar Jackson went 1 and done 2 because he ran into who? He ran into these Titans. They are not the worst 1 seed. Here's the deal. They're not the worst 1 seed. They're the worst TV. Make no mistake, this is not the no one believes in them thing. It's that no one cares about you. You're not worth believing in. That's the thought. There is more interest in what glasses Joe Burrow will wear after this game than what Ryan Tannehill will do during the game. Stop. They don't care. Stop. They don't care what I'm saying right now because I'm talking about the Titans. The whole audience has changed the channel. No one is watching. Titans talk, click. Circle back in a couple of minutes, maybe look back to Mahomes. Mahomes, by the way, was terrible against the Titans. Here's your rep across the country for the Titans. Outside of your locker room, you're tired. The Bengals are wired. They're fresh and new and cool. You're not. How can I put this? You're Zoolander. The Bengals are Hansel. You're Woody. The Bengals are Buzz. You're Macaulay. The Bengals are Kieran. Look into my own home. My own flesh and blood. 8-year-old Calvin Brandt headed to school today. The boy owns many jerseys. Guy's playing this weekend. He's got a Mahomes, Brady. He's got a Derrick Henry. Would you like to see how the lad dressed for school? Today, he dressed like this. He has worn that thing 3 days this week. We're going to get a letter from the school soon. He has to change clothes because of Joe Burrow. Oh, and the TV gods, the execs, they want the Titans out so bad. We can't have the Titans in the 2021 Titans in the title game. We got to get this rootin' tootin' Bengals team to the big game. They did you on Saturday. They did you the Saturday afternoon time slot. Understand, this is the NFL version of March Madness kicking games from CBS down to True TV. Tennessee, you are the lead-in for lizard lick towing like a scrappy mid-major 14 seed. And you're a 1 seed. And you should be. And I've heard it. Let's get into it. The Titans lost to the Jets. The Titans lost to the Texans. Do you really want to play that game? Because you know who the Bills lost to? The Titans. You know who the Chiefs lost to? The Titans. Did those games not happen? I'm asking. Did we not watch them? Because it's come to this, incredibly. The world literally does not remember the Titans. They don't remember. And you know the worst part? Here's the best. Even if you do win, Tennessee, you're a dead team walking. I don't know if you've heard, but the de facto title game goes down in Kansas City on Sunday. If you are blessed, if you are privileged enough to play the Bills or Chiefs next week in your own stadium, just do them a solid and run Scout Team as the NFC champ to give them a look. Just have Tannehill put on a Rodgers jersey and a greasy wig and get them ready for the Super Bowl, because that's as close as you're going to get to it, right? That's not what I see. I see the Bengals are younger, the Bengals are cooler, the Titans are better. And I think that still matters. It's pretty cool that Zach Taylor brings the game ball to the local bar. Mike Vrabel's guys are going to bring it to the local end zone tomorrow 5 times. Who day, he day. I remember the Titans. I picked the Titans, and I pick them big. 38-20. Tennessee wins. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. The curl of the king.
Like that? You don't think it's going to be close?
They're younger and cooler. The Titans are better.
That's the take, Adams.
Hard to argue. They're a great team. Nobody remembers the Titans.
Are they the worst 1 seed since 1983? Is that the stupidest question I've ever heard?
I think I'm starting to feel it, KB.
Let's do. Come on, Mike. Do you feel that? Do you feel it? Tannehill and AJ and Julio and Derrick. They're the 1 seed and they're crapped on. I don't get it. They're gonna win. Let's go, Mike. Get it with me, Mike. Let's pack a lipper, Mike.
Kyle Brandt.
That's it right there. If he didn't speak for for Titan Nation, I don't know what he did.
You hear what they're saying about you? That's what.
Yeah. And see, that's why I said at some point.
That's the football version, the NFL Network version of No Vaseline by Ice Cube.
Yeah.
You hear what they're saying about you?
Yeah. That's it.
And he just went through it all.
Yes, he did.
And then at the end, 38-20.
Yeah. Take that. And you can't get rid of us that easy.
A greasy-haired wig. What did he say?
Hey, man. That was it right there. I think he covered all bases.
Just leave it there.
What else you want to do?
615-737-1045. Let's go to Dylan in Gallatin. And then it may be in the air tonight after that. Dylan, what's up?
Hey, man. So I just wanted to talk about the Titans real quick. So, they are the number 1 seed, but let's just be honest. They're the worst number 1 seed of all time. And tomorrow at 3:30, Joe Burrow and the Bengals are going to get the win, conquer the king, and move on. So Bengals fans, rise up all over the place because it's time to win. Hooray!
Here they are, Slay.
Yeah.
Here they are coming into town.
Thank you. Welcome. Come on in. Be careful. Wipe your feet on the mat. Come on in here.
Worst 1 seed ever.
Come on in here.
Here's the thing that I don't get about opposition. Like, when you're going to trash talk, don't you want your opponent to be like the best opponent in the history of opponents? That way, when you beat them, you beat a really good team.
Man, this got to be.
You don't beat like some pretender or some crap. The worst 1 seed. You come in here and beat the worst 1 seed in the history of 1 seed. Okay, great. Awesome. No, build them up.
Guess what? They ain't got to worry about none of that.
Why am I even worried about Bengals fans?
They ain't got to worry about any of that, man. Come on in, wipe your feet off. But when you hear that door lock behind you, you in trouble.
That's what's happening to me.
Oh, you are in trouble. And ain't no running. Don't run room to room, none of that. Stand right here in the middle of this floor.
If you missed it, the Tennessee Titans made the following transactions today, semicolon, active from injured reserve to the 53-man roster, running back Derrick Henry. That was the email that went out today.
It's the king.
And look, playoff games don't happen very often here.
Yeah.
They're starting to happen a little more frequently, though, if you've noticed.
Yes.
And the Titans welcome the Bengals to the Music City. And by welcome, I mean lock the damn door.
Yes.
It's time to go to work.
It is.
Not only for the team.
Yeah.
Not only for the coaches. Not only for the cheerleaders.
Yes, sir.
Not only for the front office.
Talk to me.
Not only for T-Rack. For the fans. It's time for y'all to go to work.
Two-tone blue.
It's time to get hyped.
They want to pack it up.
What do you see happening tomorrow?
Man, what I see happening
down by the
man,
river.
Right down there by the river. I feel, man, like it's been something brewing for 2 weeks now, man. We limped into that bye week. Then once you got out the bye week, you knew, man, if you could get to 4-1, man, you could get an opportunity to get the number 1 seed to get another bye week. And with that bye week, you get to bring in a guy like Derrick Henry, fresh, who probably was ready to go anyway. But now you get to do it on your own terms. It's going to be big and it's going to be different. But you got this defense, and I've been saying the whole season, they are nasty.
They're coming in here, and we're thirsty. We're thirsty for that Bengal blood. This team hasn't won a home playoff game in 19 years.
Yeah.
You know what that has to do with tomorrow?
What?
0. The king is back.
Yeah.
And he's mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's got that stiff arm cocked and loaded.
Yeah.
To unleash the fury.
Yeah.
On those little kitty cats.
Yeah.
28 points per game with Henry, 21 without. But that's not where the story ends. People want to point back to the king, and I get it. I do too.
Talk to me.
But Julio Jones is going to be out there. He caught a touchdown pass in the last game he played and looked great.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown is going to be out there. And again, people talk about Derrick, and they should. But with A.J. Brown in that starting lineup, the Tennessee Titans are 11-2.
Yeah.
Don't come at me with they wouldn't be the 1 seed if they weren't in any other division.
Come on.
They have more wins against above 500 teams than anybody in the NFL.
Come on then.
Pay them their props. Or better yet, don't.
Yeah.
We don't want them.
For what? For what?
Pay them after that third victory that's going to happen. But that's down the road. We're talking about Cincinnati.
Yeah, we're talking about right now.
And right now, they're going to go out there and they're going to go to war because you were a former athlete.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to hear the noise.
No, sir.
But you do hear the noise.
But you do hear it.
And it affects you.
Yeah. Yeah. You can stand right there in the middle of the floor. We told them to come on in. When you get that door locked, it ain't no running.
Cincinnati and Tennessee. Tennessee, a 3.5-point favorite. Mark told you he took 9.5. Slay then lost his mind because he had also taken 9.5.
Already.
It is time to win a playoff game, and it's happening tomorrow in the Music
Let's
City.
go, baby! Yeah! Titan Nation! If you in your car right now, open up your doors, let your windows down, let the sunroof back, take the roof off, tell the Bengals, any of you see, swing from your shoulder, because we standing in the middle of the floor. If you want it, bring it. My homie told me a long time ago, you gotta get one, but you might have to take one. But that third one, woo, they call it a haymaker. And we got Big Jeff throwing ours, Bud Dupree throwing ours, Bayard taking ours, David Long, Zach Cunningham, and the King. Come on, Danico, Landry, Fulton. Man, lay that Bengal out. Wipe your feet on the rug. You're leaving out skint. Skin them up, hang them up, rock them, lock the door, and the car ain't got no roof. Let's go. What up, people? You know who it is, man. We right here, man. Right here at the cusp. And if you ain't got no roof, you need to go on and go get you one. And how would you do that? If your roof got taken off by this weekend, by the Titans doing what they supposed to do, DeJuan Buford, State Farm Insurance. That's who you can rely on. 615-371-1234. They are a Titan to the bone, Gristle. You hear what I'm saying? So why would you depend on anybody else if you from right here in this city? He's from right here in this city. Surprisingly great rates every single day. That's my guy. He going to educate you and treat you like a member of his own family, because that's what you are when you walk in the door. It ain't no turning you away and you trying to figure out, man, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with that? Let him handle that. You looking to save some money and get a better deal on your insurance? DeJuan Buford and his team are the team to take care of you. That's what it is. So listen to me. Home, auto, renters, life insurance, whatever it may be, 615-371-1234. Trust the people I trust. That's DeJuan Buford, State Farm Insurance.
The NFL playoffs in full gear. Tighten up. Everyone can get into the action with a risk-free bet on FanDuel Sportsbook, too. Doesn't matter if you are new to FanDuel or you already have an account. All customers up to $10 back if your same-game parlay does not win. Same-game parlays will let you combine multiple bets from one matchup for a big payout. So here's the deal. You can combine bets on the money line, Titans, point spread. Yep, they'll cover. Player stats, Derrick Henry, over 150 yards rushing. Oh, I'm going there. So much more. You already have an account. Place your risk-free same-game parlay on any divisional round game to qualify. New customers, you can join today with promo code DAWN. What a great time to do it. DAWN, get your risk-free bet. Plus, if it's your first time betting with FanDuel, you can enjoy 30-1 odds on any team in the divisional round to win after using promo code DAWN, DAWN. Turn a $5 bet into $150. That's promo code DAWN on the FanDuel Sportsbook app. FanDuel, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. You got to be 21 and older and present in Tennessee. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable site credit. Expires in 7 days. Max bonus $10. Restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call the Tennessee Red Line 1-800-889-9789.
baby. How much fun is this, man?
Hey, man. And then and when you fill out an application, they say it's work. Man, we're just trying to be the voice, man.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about us. I was just talking about, like, this moment in this city.
This right, man.
I want this win so bad for this city and the people that bust their ass every day.
Listen, Mayo.
And look forward to Sunday for some kind of escape from the normal day in, day out.
Hey, man, sometimes things align, man. Sometimes things align. You ran through it earlier, man. We talked about all the things. There's a lot of weird stuff happening, man. It is.
Cousin Spencer on Twitter. Did I just pull over on 24 because I got way too hyped just now? You're damn right I did.
Woo!
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
Hope y'all appreciated that.
Man.
That took a lot of energy.
Hell yeah, we ready to roll.
There was zero script in that deal.
At all.
As Slay said during the break, he said, I got chills and was ready to cry all at the same time.
Man, it just hit me. I feel like I'm ready to play.
615-737-1045. If y'all can be quick, we can get through a bunch of phone calls. Chef Michael in the borough. Chef Michael, what's up, man?
What up, Chef Mike?
Hey, man, I just want to say you guys rock. All of you rock. And I got to also say that I got a good name for the defense for the Titans called the Tyrants.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the song, I think, for Derrick Henry is Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
Yeah, Thunderstruck's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And what's Cincinnati going to do when Slay comes down on you? Because he'll be in the building, in the stadium.
Yeah.
Go Titans. And dominate.
Baby. Let's go, baby.
And I'm out.
Yeah. Mic drop. Let's go, baby.
Chef Michael.
Let's go, man. Let us feel it, people. Let us feel it.
John is in Clarksville. John, what's up, man?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, we're great, bro.
All right. Lifelong Titans fan here. I remember watching The Longest Yard. I was 8 years old, man. I was so mad when that happened. I remember everybody was throwing stuff at the Super Bowl party.
Hey, man, guess what? We get to change it up now.
Oh, yeah, man. We're going in there. We're going to kick some ass.
I approve that message. Thank you, brother. 615-737-1045.
Let's go.
Bussin' with the Boys just tweeted, @KingHenry_2 has been activated. Tomorrow we go to war.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
That's the mindset right there.
Don't turn back. Don't turn back.
Oh, remember Rue?
Yeah.
In Lebanon? Here is Rue in Lebanon. Rue, what's up?
Rue, what's happening?
What's going on, fellas?
What up, Rue?
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me on the show, but I got one thing, and I'm gonna keep it quick because I love my Titan Nation out there ripping. Don't worry about what them haters say. All I got to say is, hey, Slay, tell me where my soldiers at. 104.5, tell me where them hitters at.
Yeah.
You know what? I heard y'all said the king.
Yeah.
Music, Slay.
Yeah. Hit them
all. I got no roof.
Yes, sir.
We ain't got no Family Feud buzzers today. We should have.
But the line's lit up, baby.
We should have buzzed that Cincinnati.
Hey, we trying to hear from you real quick, man. Trying to hear from you real quick.
Titan Bob next up on 3HL.
Titan Bob, what's happening?
What's up, Bob?
What's going on, Slay? What's going on, Brent?
What up,
What
baby?
up, man?
Man, trying to find a building I can run, a wall or something I can run to right now. I'm ready for tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're trying to help you out with that, bro.
Hey, so yeah, man, on this Derrick Henry thing, I think it should be a two-part theme. I think first, I know Brent said he never seen The Lion King.
Yeah.
But we need that the king has returned quote. When he first hits the field,
Mm-hmm.
the crowd will lose it. And then the second thing, we need the 2 Chainz song, Watch Out. Then the song says,
Watch out, love, huh?
language.
Yeah, okay. It's going to be tough. Yeah, watch out, love, huh? Yes, sir.
Yeah, you already know.
There it is. Appreciate you, baby.
And I hope we smash the Bengals tomorrow. 38-10, go Titans.
Naked.
Thank you, Bob.
Yes, sir. People
Wow.
just say it is. And Ramon said it may be a boat race.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, what? You talking about loud from man, boy? Whew. You got to catch your breath for that one. That's going to be wild. That happened. It's going to be serious.
Justin says, please post that audio for me to share with friends. I think Justin's talking about in the air tonight. I don't know if we can we?
We can't as far as on our podcast, but I'm not saying that it won't be on 3HL 1045 on Twitter at some point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Just grab it quick before we have to take it down.
Yeah, just saying.
Somebody work with it.
Yeah. I won't tell if you don't tell.
We used quite a bit of that song.
Yeah. Sure enough. It was all worth it.
Brian in Pulaski. Brian, what's up?
Man, I just want y'all to know, man, y'all got me hyped up. I'm like going 85 on 65 heading up there because y'all got me hyped.
Come on, man. Don't do that.
Man, it's just that tearing the roof off, man.
Yeah, be safe, baby.
Tighten up.
Let's go. Yeah, you got it.
Officers on 65, we have nothing to do with that.
Cousin Paxton, man, look out for him. We don't know what's going on out here, man. We just trying to hype him up.
Tim is in, excuse me, Tim. Tim is in Santa Fe.
What up, Tim?
Timmy!
Tim, what's happening?
Hello.
What up, baby?
Tim, you're on the air, bro.
What's going on?
Man, hype, ready to get to it. What's up?
Poro. Well, as far as y'all played Phil Collins, so far as that song go, and with I'm a big Pittsburgh fan too.
Okay.
And Renegades.
Yeah.
And that song though, as far as what y'all played though, as far as in the night though, it's got good beat to it.
Yeah.
It's slow. And then you got upbeat drum roll.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be good theme song for Titans.
Thank you, Tim. It is good. The problem with In the Air Tonight is there's that 3 minute and what was it, Hunt? 3 minute and 41 second ramp up.
Yeah. Heck of a ramp up, though.
That's why we have to come up with quite a bit to say there for a minute and ramp it
Pass
up.
the mic back and forth.
And people watching on TV pointing out they could see Hunt counting us down, which is true.
Got to know it.
Got to be tight, baby, tight. Jason in Nashville. Jason, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Slade?
What up, baby?
What up, man?
What up?
Man, last time I had chills like that when I was throwing alley-oops for Ron back in AAU days when you had that kid and play flat top. What up, Slade?
What up, baby?
Hey, man. Hey, listen. I'm going to tell you tomorrow. Tennessee's going to upset LSU.
Yes, talk it talk.
All right. Packers gonna cover.
Okay.
Vanderbilt's gonna upset Florida.
Okay.
And on 122, we gonna hand it to number 22, and we gonna celebrate in that two-tone blue. Cause ain't got no roof.
Let's go. There you go.
I ain't got no roof. I like Jason's style there. He was kind of matter of fact, and then he ramped himself up.
I loved it. That's how you set that thing up right there.
22, 22, and 22.
Yeah, and we're going to do it for the two-tone blue. That's what's up.
Oh, yeah.
Love it, baby.
Hell yeah.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Love y'all energy, man. What you got over there, man?
I'm glad we don't have another hour because I can hear the Barry White in my voice.
Uh-oh.
About to lose it.
Oh.
What's coming up next, Hunk?
It's the after party and a nap for two of the three of us. One of us got to go to a basketball game.
Uber King, give us like 20 seconds, bro.
First off, we didn't get a number one seed because somebody gave it to us. We earned it. So stop saying we're the weakest, baby. We're the best in the league. This is the Uber King always on the scene, and I want to tell y'all, tighten up 2022. Like dude said, 22, we do it for the blue. Hey, Cole ain't got no room.
Yes, sir.
All right, then I'll holler.
Really real. Tighten
Uber
up,
King.
baby.
Cole in Lebanon, give us like 15, Cole.
Man, I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that last guy, but man,
When in doubt, car ain't got no roof, Cole.
Man, hearing that song and y'all screaming in the song, woo, got me hyped up.
Yeah.
Hey, Cole, thanks, bro. Appreciate you, man. Have
No
fun
doubt.
tomorrow. It's going to be a fun weekend. We'll be back at it on Monday. No matter what happens, we're always here. And we're always going to bring it.
Titan Nation, come with it tomorrow. Challenging you all. Pack Nissan Stadium. People that's not there, man, get to the watch party, man. Be safe. Scream as loud as you can. It's going down.
Lee Company countdown to kickoff begins outside Gate 1 tomorrow at Nissan Stadium, 11 a.m. Will Bowling, 12 p.m. Buck Rising, 1 o'clock Blaine, Dr. Dyson, and Mickey. 2 to 3:30 Titans countdown, kickoff at 3:30. Love y'all. Appreciate the participation. Shout loud tomorrow.
Yeah.
The after party. Next.
Bengals, we on your head.
Rock crew, we run. Oh, way up.